It's BXB Sport. Today we're going to be talking about nasty grannies watching. Apparently, she has some kind of running with a content creator by the name of BJ or Brittney J. I don't know much about this content creator, but I will tell you that I'm probably the most honest person you're going to come across on YouTube. So I'm going to review the stream and just give my opinion. I would love for you guys to give your opinion as well. I'll also drop the link. If anybody wants to call in and give their opinion, they're more than welcome to as well. All right, let's get straight into watching nasty female Jerry. My bad. Let's look at grannies watching. I hope she gets straight to the damn point, man. You're sitting here talking about nothing.
Everyone, good morning. Happy Friday. We have made it.
Anybody has any contact with the Brittney person, tell them that they're welcome to call into as well and explain their side. I'm open ears and willing to hear
it. We have made it to Friday.
Shoot, anybody that want to call it and explain this, let it be known, fam, I'm on it. She can't hide nothing from me. I'm on it. I'm roasting it on a regular basis, fam. And let it be known that here's where you get that grannies watching roast. Also, join my Discord where we have a grannies watching section. If you want to give me any updates, that's not anything like too revealing or personal, right, with her, like maybe just clips that you want to see me react to, join my Discord, man. We in there cooking. Roastafari.
Today's stream is going to be a lot because in order for people to understand the history, we have to go back through it. I am personally so fucking tired of Brittney J and her unbelievable obsession with me and then crying that she's a victim of mine. You might get me or hear me respond to Brittney fairly rarely because this is going on for years. Hey, KNS, Go Bulldogs, Goody Two Shoes, AT, LTF, you know this going on for years. No account. Salem, KDB. Sorry, if you guys only knew how long this is going on.
Send me let me look it up. I'm gonna look into it. I want to see her channel.
You would understand why it's so infuriating. And I have more than enough now to back this up that this is going on. The fact that she's running around telling everybody Wah is my moderator and I talk so much shit on Wah. Show where I've ever said a word on Wah. Show it, Brittney, because your projection has become so fucking strong. What you're not telling people is that just like before, and it took for you to get on a round panel, which I have, Brittney.
Okay.
Where you openly admitted that I haven't spoken on you, I don't speak on you, but you've done nothing but go live about me for a month. Even then, and it's the same shit today. I'm tired of it.
I'm looking at Brittney's channel. I've seen it from time to time. I don't think I've watched it thoroughly though, but I've seen it from time to time. That's probably because she just does the live streams predominantly, right? Yeah, it looks like she's focuses on live streams. So yeah, I haven't watched her content too much, but I do see that she focuses a lot on the Summer Wells case and just a lot of other true crime. I'm not really seeing drama on her page. Bro. Here and there. Okay, I see she talked about Morbid and the Gliver. Maybe we could look at that a little bit later. But yeah, I see that she covers certain topics. Definitely looks like a whole different type of channel, for sure.
I'm tired of
That's just from the first look.
Maybe 20 comments Brittney leaves, Brittney participates in, you might get me to utter a simple word about her. But it's rarely. I rarely do.
Yeah, I'm willing to hear both
sides.
sides.
LTF. Exactly. Hey, Kimberly Joe. So we're going to show you one.
Does she have a video about it? It must be on her channel. Let me know. If she has a video about it, let me know where it's at, and I'll definitely react to it.
For those
I'll hear both sides. You know, I'm not biased.
I'm not even going to say allegedly.
Even though I think Granny is nasty.
Because I am done. And I'm going to back it up with shit to show it and prove it. And we're going to end it here. And Brittney J, if you want to be left alone, then shut the fuck up about me. It is that simple. Now, for any of you who have been coming in my chat for at least a month, how often do you hear me talk about
Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button if you can, man. Show some love.
And Brittney, you can say, oh, well, she has her backup channel.
I don't want to be one of those channels. I've seen live streamers. I'm not going to keep going into the chat gets this many likes. I don't never want to do that. I'm just asking from the kindness of your hearts to hit the like button. The kindness of your heart. Got me sounding like the little kid from the Christmas Carol. Like, please, can I have some more porridge? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Get that nigga a wheelchair. Why is he standing still, man? Man, you rich Scrooge, get that nigga a wheelchair, bro. Buy him some new legs, nigga. Exoskeleton suits didn't exist back then. Now, you rich, you could have made one, nigga. You could have you had the resources, Scrooge.
Channel, Let's go and check that out.
Merry Christmas.
After 7 months of you all running around panel to panel every day with my name in the title.
She does? Tell me the name of the video.
Watch out now. Granny's responding. Now you're a victim.
Oh, if it's the last one.
That's what it is. Manipulation with Brittney. So here's my backup channel. Oh, I know October Struggling. We're going to show all that. If I am restreamed while I'm live, I'm going to start striking.
So she just
I don't strike people. I'm not in the business of striking. You're absolutely allowed to restream me, but not as I'm live. If you're restreaming me while I am live, I will be striking. All right, let me get over to my account because I've got a lot.
Excuse me? Let me wind this back.
If I am restreamed while I'm live, I'm going to start striking. I don't strike people. I'm not in the business of striking, but you're absolutely allowed to restream me, but not as I'm live. If you're restreaming me while I am live, I will be striking.
Oh, yo, that's crazy. Nah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know about that. That's pretty foul, bro. But yeah, Granny is 6'2". She's 6'2". Guys, by the way, don't forget, man, you know the glare is trash. He did a lot of foul stuff. I want to make sure people never forget. I want to make sure people never forget, man. So get your 6'2" merch in the Fang Gang store right now, man, so we can never forget what he did. He was only 6'2". He was 6'2". I had to do it to him. He was 6'2". Go and get your Fang Gang merch, man. Tell me how it's fitting. Tell me how it's fitting. You know what I'm talking about? Let me know. Let's get back to female Jerry.
All right, let me get over to my account because I've got a lot of things to show you all today.
She out here. She just admitted she wants to strike people down for reacting to her, but she reacts to me. like, this is great. When I hear people do that, you react to me though. Like, but you want to strike other people down for, that's nasty. Female Jerry is nasty as hell. Do you think she deserves the nasty song yet? Or should we wait? Fang Gang all day, man. Should we wait? I'm gonna let the audience decide if we should play a nasty song.
Even if we go to my backup channel, you're not going to see Brittney J on there. You're not going to see Brittney J over here. So what are you talking about, Brittney? First off, my channel is whatever I want it to be, okay? Brittney J, it is whatever I determine it to be. You, on the other hand,
okay,
you
she
claim you were true
deletes
crime.
the
You go with your true crime audience and say,
okay. So she deletes the drama stuff. So she does drama, but then she removes it. So y'all better tell me when that video is where she replied before she take it down. And like, let me snatch that up real quick.
This drama.
I want to react to it.
I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Well, I'm going to show you all today why Brittney keeps being mentioned. Honestly, where is she being mentioned? First off, I want to know that, but I'm going to show you why she goes on other channels. Conversation because
there ain't much different from what Granny watching be doing.
I'm going to
show definitely will go to other channels. She's going to show it. Oh, all right, cool. We good.
Brittney. Because being friendly with a creator doesn't make you friends. Okay. So this is in one day. And one day, Brittney was in 3 anti-Granny streams running her fucking mouth in one day. The day before she was demonetized. Someone lied to her and told her she's the female Dr. Phil, trying to go around and butt into everyone's issues. Girl, you can't sit on a pile of evil deeds, go around fixing others. Shaking my head. And what's funny about that, Brittney, it's called content, sweetheart. It's something we all do on here. Matter of fact, if I recall, you butted into the same situation.
Nasty song on the way. Because she definitely deserves that. That's big facts. Already out the gate.
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Yeah. I rock with the nasty song too.
Calls when Brittney J did a stream about May and Morbid. Anybody recall that? What does that make you, Brittney? All right. So let's go through all Brittney's comments in just one day. Remember the breaking up with LL? Now imagine a breakup between GW and Morbid. Brittney doesn't talk about Granny, you guys. Not on Brittney's channel. No, Brittney, you don't. These are all in one day. Really, GW?
Yeah,
She's trying to get people to call CPS on dot. So come on, don't play GW. You know what's funny? That she says that because we're going to come back to that. I try to get people to call CPS on dot. Everybody mark that down because we're going to go back to that. This is the woman that don't speak on me. I'm just glad others are waking up to how evil GW is. That's exactly what she's doing. She doesn't have anything about drama, and the glare is all she has left right now. Brittney, the projection is rich. It is rich. So you guys get the point, right? This is all in just one day. Why do y'all think this chick is inserting herself in everyone else's fights? Called content. Oh, you can't say it. It's called content. Why did you insert yourself in it, Brittney? You did a topic. You did a stream on it. What's the difference? I did it better. Funny, right? So this, again, you guys, this is, y'all, I don't even talk about Granny. She thinks she's female Dr. Phil, bruh. I told you, laugh loud, someone lied to her. GW, she drags women, will go to the bottom of the barrel. Zero shame.
Okay.
She don't talk about me. She has talked so much.
I'm trying to snatch that up. just in case she takes it down. We could check that out next.
It's about Ma and all her other Ma's and studs, but they still defend her to the death. I feel sorry for them.
Stuff.
Do you, Brittney? Do you? Have I, Brittney? Have you shown that? So it's funny. I've never had more trolls or anyone bring my children until GW and her puppets. All right. We're going to pause right there, but I want to show you all. These are how many comments and how many streams Brittney's in speaking about me. But y'all, she don't speak on me. Look at them all. But she don't speak on me, right, Brittney? So now, you've never, so many trolls, just, happens to be when you're arguing with me. Okay, we're going to get back to that.
Sure, to get to the footage.
Well, here we have where Brittney's friend Dorothy doxed a minor child. Dorothy showed AJ's son's social security number, address, full name.
No. We not doing that. We not doing that. The guilty by association ish. We not. Show me what Brittney did. Show me what Brittney did. Don't tell me what somebody else did. What did she do?
AJ's minor child. She's fucked. So really, Brittney, my trolls go after kids. This is amazing. But I got more. My trolls. And we'll get back to those messages. Your friends, Kim and Grafton, have actually threatened my kids. Matter of fact, they put your friend in an ER. But we're not going to talk about that, right, Brittney? We're not going to talk about
what? Hold on. We're crafting that. We're crafting. If you listening, you're more than welcome to clear that up. She just made a crazy accusation towards you, pimp. You want to clear that up? I don't know if you're allowed to. I know Save Robbie don't like me.
About you being in a stream where my child was literally stated, first off, that because she's 17, she's fair game now. That was by your friend, right? You sat there. Matter of fact, I'm waiting for somebody to send me it, but I do recall Brittney herself saying that me and another creator's daughter, Lindsay, that our kids are fair game because we bring them here. Where are my kids at here?
That's crazy.
But nobody can speak on background noise because that's speaking on a child. Okay.
Not true.
Hold on, we got more. Because right now those aren't really about Brittney, but they get there. They get there.
She running through a bunch of stuff.
Who does Brittney J sit with every fucking day? Voices, right? Voices. She always goes at kids, brings up kids.
Yo, she's doing nonstop attachment. I don't think she's naming anything that she actually did as well. You're cool with this person, so let me give you a history of what they did. That's what it sounds like. Right? Tell me what Brittney themselves has done.
And I'm not doing the drama, y'all.
Okay, let's go back. There we go. Finally, we got some audio. Finally, we got something. Damn.
So Angela will show you all where I said, I'll go find their kids and I'll do this, but she won't show you the fucking context. She won't show you where I've actually done it because I've never done it.
Man, I'm waiting for her to play some damn clips. I wanted to,
but I've never actually done it. That's in response to it being done to mine.
She keeps showing screenshots from other people's text messages.
Because you guys got to see this. I mean, this goes way back. This isn't something new with Brittney. This isn't, Here's another one about voices and how much she hates kids. There's something deeply wrong with her. Seriously, she says she runs a missing children advocacy. She hates kids. You can tell. She hates herself. You can really tell. Now her friend flew a drone during Gabby Petito and she analyzed the footage. Yeah, because Voices is a fucking liar. So I seen and some of those screenshots. We got good old Brandy. Brandy, are you the one that they said dug into somebody's deceased child? Because this is how they feel about you, Brandy. They don't fucking like.
Oh my gosh, play the damn clips, man. What the hell is she talking about? Just
take a trip down memory lane.
This was so high school.
Accountability stream by Brittney J. This is in June of 2022. This is how far back it goes with Brittney. Never taken accountability. Okay, this is how far back. Why you were a target? About the whole GW thing. Are you still confused about it, or Brittney has had it out for me prior to me even being a channel owner, as I was just an account that nobody knew who I was. Brittney was running behind the scenes, telling people to watch out for me. But the day prior, she was on a panel with Jessica Lynn and was saying how much she fucking loved me. She
must have been psychic as hell, bro.
Till she realized I was Granny's watching and I was growing, that Brittney J took issue with me. And that could be proven. And it will be today because I'm done. Yeah, that one's Jesus help us. That one's a rough one. Not gonna lie to you. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Forgive me for my squeaky chair. Forgive me my squeaky chair. Buy me one.
Yeah, she nasty.
If I can shine a little light on that, if I may shine a little light on that, Nikki, I think a big reason why I'm a target for GW is because I've never gave in to her. Well, yes, I've apologized to her several times, but it actually caved and gave in and cowered to her. No, and I never will. And I think she knows that. As if I ever needed Brittney J to do anything than to stop running her fucking mouth, right? That's all it ever came down to. She just wouldn't stop running her
mouth. Talking that talk. She talking crazy, y'all.
Well, you're going to hear the person now hyping her up, right?
She talking
into what? Do you all recall when I told you all that I was on a private call with, I thought was just Melissa, and then Brittney J, commented, and I'm like, what? You were on this call. And it ended with me and Melissa saying, we're good, we'll let things go. And then Brittney was like, yeah. And I said, you're not Melissa, you fucking weirdo. I don't fuck with you, Brittney. I never liked Brittney. I don't want Brittney. I want you to leave me alone. There was one small period of time where I thought Brittney maybe matured and woke up and was really trying to do just true crime, but she wasn't. That's exactly right, cold as ice, sure did.
But are you doing that though? You got to practice what you preach, girl. You ain't do that.
I think she senses that I'm strong.
You expecting it on her? You ain't do that.
This is her accountability stream, y'all. This is her trying to be accountable. Let's go to what my mod has to say at the time. The one that's now hyping Brittney up. Let's see what she had to say about it. With me and then continue to beat me over the head for the same thing that she's already forgiven others for. And another thing. Oh, that's what it came down to. How dare I forgive others, aka MJ, but not her. Right, Brittney? We know. You want to wear Melissa's skin. Bow down to her.
Whoa.
Bow down, Brittney. My chat just skipped like crazy.
She says earlier in this that she doesn't understand why people keep saying she hasn't taken accountability, because she's taken accountability for everything she's done. And she doesn't understand why you made friends with other people and not her. And it's like, no, you kept lying and lying and lying.
You hear that?
And then she tries to switch it off onto you. So who's the fucking narcissist? I think that would be Brittney.
Oh, do you hear that, Brittney? You lied and lied and lied and tried to push it off on me. I said, oh, fucking please. She can't figure out why she was the target. She can't figure out why I won't forgive her. She ran as MJ's mouthpiece. That's why. So for those of you who are unaware, when I first started my channel, I was on day 2 of streaming. At that point, a person came in my chat and the person was, I'm a Clover. I'm a Clover had a history with Melissa G. I didn't fucking care. Wasn't my business. But apparently me allowing this woman into my chat caused an all-out war. And it caused this woman to, Melissa,
really some high
to go into a bad spot. Apparently nobody get a hold of her.
It is high school as hell.
Or whatever. They put that shit on me. They said that I was the reason that this creator was in a dark spot and they didn't know she was alive or not. Do you know what the fuck that did to me? Second day streaming because somebody commented, I'm told that this woman's in a dark spot because of me and nobody knows if she's a fucking live or not. They didn't know she took her own life and they put it on me. Who wouldn't have resentment from that?
Fam, let it go.
Thank you, Chowder.
She said she talked to that girl.
How long ago? Yo, fam, let that shit go. Like, fam, let that go. Is that what this all is about?
And she's decided
How long ago was that?
she's not going to do drama anymore. So this was her confession and taking accountability live, where she took absolutely no accountability, blamed everything on everybody else. And yeah, that was about it. So that's Brittney.
That's Brittney.
Yeah, but to be fair, Audrey has stuck up for you for some things. And I have seen her apologize or say in chats that she apologized.
Made videos about me and even my children. Even my children. Do you know what that is, Brittney, when people actually attack the kids? Not your background noise or your parents, but your actual kids. Do you know what it's like to hear women, 40-year-old women?
You got some damn nerve, bro. You know, Granny got some nerve. She got some nerve. You didn't feel that way when you was sending people's kids' diaries to Lycan. When you sending Lycan Legion children's diaries, you didn't care about that, right? So he could read it off. You were perfectly okay with that. You thought that was like cool. But now it's no, the children. You can't want the children. Yo, she's disgusting, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, oh, that's so foul. Wow. It's like she don't even hear herself.
Then say that my daughter is fair game. My child, for being my child, makes her fair game. Has anybody ever said that about you, Brittney? Has anybody ever threatened your kids? Have they ever questioned your children's fucking sexuality, Brittney? Have they ever talked about your child self-harming, Brittney?
Hold up. I didn't know that this is where we was getting. I didn't know this is where we was going. Hold on.
Karen alert. Oh my. It's Karen. She coming. Get your stuff. Get your stuff.
Spare me on the bullshit that people talk about your fucking kids. They're talking about you.
For, things that were done to
Shadow.
you. Unlike Kelly, for one.
And let me make this very clear. Thank you so much, Shadow. Just because I am more abrasive, just because I am louder, just because I am angry, doesn't make me the guilty party. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't come on here talking like a sweet unknown idiot. Okay?
Bro,
I'm from Philadelphia.
wait. Time out. Why she said unknown? Anyway, when she was talking about mine and that whole situation with Morbid, she was saying literally the opposite of this. You would have thought she was Mother Teresa. I don't know how people could just come on here and just yell like this. I don't know why. Why can't we just all just get along? Why can't we all get along, guys? That was her. That was her swag.
That we are loud and we are proud. It does not make me the guilty party. So if you're going to take my attitude and the way I speak and automatically, I could be soft-spoken too. I could speak like this throughout the whole stream. But the truth is I'm tired. I am fucking tired of this narrative. This has been years.
Tired of letting that mask slip, right? You just want to let it out. I'm tired of wearing that mask. Not being your true self, just so you could appeal to the audience. I know. I get it.
Prior to her even being a channel, I am done.
So,
I don't know. CD ever apologized to you? I don't know.
Taking accountability for, because I just, I'm working to not address.
Can you imagine if I just said right now that Brittney's kids are going to be pieces of shit like her? Could you imagine if I said that and meant it? I'm making an example. I'm not saying that. I'm making an example. But the fact that Voices just yesterday said my kids are going to be felons, that is speaking on kids, Brittney. And there you are, right? There you are in all your glory, unbeknownst why they pick on me glory, right?
wait, did she say it or
the
did
drama?
Voices
I'm going to try to move on with my channel and do the best. I'm not going to promise that I'm not going to ever react or that I'm done with it. I'm not going to make that mistake of saying that I'm completely done, because as me
2 years of Brittney saying, I'm not doing the drama, y'all. I'm a true crime child exploiting creator.
And that girl had discussed yesterday. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, and you don't want to go back on your word. You know, I do want to have credibility. I do want to be a credible person. I want people to feel like they can trust me. I also want to be transparent. And number one, I want to be accountable for the things that I do. Because the last thing that I want is for someone to be able to say that I don't take accountability for my actions.
You don't, Brittney. Matter of fact, who recalls Brittney did a stream where
You
she
don't
said,
need to.
I allowed my hate for Granny to blind me to the fact that Voices was wrong. Who recalls that? And then what did they do the other day? They had Voices back up there to say what a victim she was. So no, Brittney, you don't take accountability because even when
You up here saying what a victim you are. When did you take accountability? You faked having cancer, yo. What are you talking about? You still deny it to this day. You faked having cancer for sympathy so you can go on a vacation. You nincompoop. Then you sitting here pointing at other people. I'm telling you, it's because whenever you like even try to hold her accountable, she's gonna start screaming how her kids were being attacked or how people were talking about her, and she's gonna cry. It's the Natasha Cooper all over again, bro. I'm telling you, it's the Natasha Cooper all over again.
you try to, you retract it immediately.
She is
Don't worry, you guys, I got
Natasha
more.
Cooper.
That's just a little, little tip. Just
Just
a
be
little one. I
clear.
got plenty more of these. This is how long this has gone on. Here we go. Because Brandy, I saw you over there making quite a few comments. So let's see what you had to say about Brittney and your experience with her. That's right.
Too
You guys love messages being shown. Don't you dare freak the fuck out when it's yours.
much to text, but perfect example of how much she
snap.
does not pay attention. Saturday
Was that a shot at me? God showed her nasty ass emails when I kept telling her to stop contacting me. You damn right. Leave me alone. You could talk about me. Stop contacting me. That's what makes it creepy.
I messaged her, told her my dog was having her
I don't
puppies,
care if you roast me.
kept her updated, sent her pictures.
Hit me up, though.
While she was live, I was in the chat, and Gypsy was like, oh no, pictures didn't happen. And I said, Brittney has the pictures. And I kept telling her, Brittney, show the pictures. She was ignoring everything I said in the chat. And she wasn't saying hi. She wasn't commenting,
That's
nothing.
funny.
So I messaged the other day to tell her we needed to finish our talk. And she said, yes, she knew
Yeah, she is
that we needed to do
Natasha.
that. And
100%. She is the same as Natasha Cooper. If people can't see it, they don't want to see it. But it's clear as day. Clear as day. People that know GW more does docs. No, that's crazy. That's wild. The person that's saying that she doxed or got doxed by Granny, right? I would love to talk to them and hear their story. So if you know anybody that got doxed by her, tell them to contact me.
blah, 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 whatever else. And so today I went in and, because she wasn't talking drama, so I thought, well, I'll pop in. And I popped in. Well, I had done a video and I told her to go check the video. Went on panel, told her to go check the video out. And I said something about, after the video, said something about Raina having her puppies. And she's like, oh no, really? How many? I had told her how many, like 4 or 5 times. Like she knew. I've even sent her pictures of the puppies. Acted totally ignorant to the whole thing and clueless. So I don't know. Does she only pay attention to who she thinks can do for her? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm glad you realized it, Brandy.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's frustrating. Totally frustrating. Her excuse to me on why she hasn't.
That's funny. He said Natasha is the only person I've ever seen that has a recliner at the kitchen table. That's crazy. A recliner actually got wheels on it. She like rides it around, right? And like the wheelchairs that be driving. Her whole recliner got like wheels, right, and a motor. So she like rides it around the house, right? She could bring it to the kitchen table. She could bring it to the TV. She could bring it to the kitchen table. Those are the only places she go. Come on, don't do that. Y'all know Natasha ain't going nowhere, fam. I don't know when the last time she got out that chair. I don't know when's the last time Natasha got out that chair, fam. I'd be amazed.
Covered a case with me yet, like we have talked about for months, and why she did one with TCA was because TCA kept blowing her phone up. That's cute because she won't answer my phone calls or text messages. So why? I don't know. It makes no sense. None of it. People need to be real. Just be fucking real.
She's like Natasha without
Speaking
the
of
money
being real,
making.
Brandy, when are you going to be real? Because you have no problem commenting
Griff is
on me
gonna
and what
griff.
you perceive my growth to be or not be.
Maybe she'll get there. She's bragging about all the different type of like memberships she has. Well, good for her. You know what I mean? Good for her. Hold up. We got a caller. Hello?
Hi, Bex.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Can I ask a question, please?
Of course.
Why is it you think Granny is like Natasha? And I'll tell you up front, I've been over with Natasha. January will be 3 years. So I've gotten to know her really well. Can you tell me why you think she's like...
I got you. They both have this real passive aggressive way of handling certain things whenever it comes to accountability, right? Like they'll be aggressive and curse and yell, of course, at certain people that they feel like they have the right to. And then if they get any kind of, I guess, backlash for it, then it this, oh wait, I never did any. What? It was their fault. And then they find other people to use as like the scapegoat for their actions. And then you add onto that the fact that Granny's watched and imitated Natasha Cooper's actions to a T to try to replace her. I don't know if she actually said that. I did hear that she has said that publicly, that she wanted to replace her or whatever, or she is the new. I think she did say she's the new Natasha Cooper herself. But anyway, I digress. If anyone has that clip, send it to me. But that's some of the reasons, I would say.
Okay. Natasha's always had a channel. She hasn't gone anywhere. She's still here. We were up last night. The whole the whole Chroma deal came about.
I don't know if you should be saying that out loud.
I don't mind.
Isn't she banned?
Yeah, but that doesn't stop.
You don't mind?
No.
Okay, all right. That's on y'all. That's crazy, but okay, I feel you. I just wanted to, I didn't know if you wanted to blow your spot up, but
I don't mind a bit. The whole Chroma deal came about because Natasha was covering the Chris Watts case, and she was very supported by her community. She openly says that this is her job. She does this for a living, and Natasha's community supports her. They didn't like it. Granny didn't like it. If you'll look back at Angela's Clips and Giggles, it's got one of those that says that she was jealous of Natasha, the support that she got from her community. So they started making these channels against Natasha, and they hate bonded all these people. TT, Brittney, Voices, Angela, Lindsay, they all created channels so they could go against Natasha, and really tried to, and eventually did take her channel down. But now the same thing is happening to them. People are hate bonding against them, all of them. And they're bitching and moaning and crying and weeping.
okay. I do think that she is being a hypocrite without a doubt.
Her channel would start the first 15 minutes of her first live. Granny's watching. She threw her poor daughter under the bus about exactly, what you saw. And I don't want to say it aloud, DX. It was in your chat earlier. No. You played it just a minute ago. Her daughter had self-harmed. And in the first 15 minutes of her first live,
you put it out.
She told that about her daughter.
That's crazy.
And then later, when she was, I guess somebody had said she was homophobic. She then used her children to try to get herself out of that jam by throwing them under. Yes.
So she was the one bringing her children into the mix.
Yes. And she would drop her son's link. I guess he was a gamer, in her own chat, and then accuse other people of doing it. It's just, they're amazing.
So he's a public figure.
Well, he was a minor, but he was a gamer. And she dropped the link in her chat. Nobody else.
So he's a public figure.
Okay.
That's what if he's a gamer, as in he does live streams and gaming content, is what you're saying?
I never clicked the link, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But
okay, so you can't confirm. All right. Okay. That's when you say he's a gamer, I assume like he's doing live streams and like gaming content, right? Like he's a public, like has a public profile of him doing whatever type of streams.
He had a channel.
Oh, okay. So then you know what I'm talking about when I say he's a public figure. If he has a channel, then he's a public figure.
Yes. I didn't know they really allowed minors to have channels, but
I think if you have the parents' permission, they can't get paid legally. But if you have the parents' permission, I think you can be on, you could create on YouTube. And I think it's like a lower age that you can't.
Oh, okay. Okay. Back to what the chat was referring to as diary. It wasn't Mariah's diary. it was Mariah's journal pages that her counselor suggested that she write. And this was before Natasha ever came to YouTube. She was on Facebook doing Chris Watts. She had taken time off because both her nieces had come up to live with her, and both had been through horrendous things, BX. And she was talking to her friends in a group chat on Messenger about what she could do to help. And somebody took screenshots of what Natasha showed within her friends, held on to it for 3 years, and then gave it to Granny, and Granny gave it to Lycan.
Oh, wow. And this was the niece?
Yes, Mariah. And she was 13.
And Granny shared that.
Yes.
Disgusting.
And he told her in a text message that he was going to use it. And you'll find that over at Angela's Clips and Giggles. And she said, and I quote, "As you should."
Oh my gosh. Oh, she's disgusting. Why is she attacking the child?
Because she was the whole thing was to go after Natasha. So anything they could do to get at Natasha, they didn't care who they hurt.
Okay. So I get your overall point of your first question is you're trying to say Natasha's not as bad as this, pretty much, right? She's never done anything like this.
Well, gosh, no. And if you'll look back at 10:55 in Brittney's live that you're playing, I mean in Granny's live, you will see her accuse Voices for the Voiceless and Natasha for doing streams about her kids. And I've never, ever seen Natasha do a stream about her children, ever.
Right.
Now, Voices has
putting that out there.
Awful, awful, awful things.
And she's trying to attach that to Brittney and Natasha?
Yeah, I don't know why she brings up Voices or Natasha or anybody when she's talking about Brittney. Focus on Brittney. But Granny can't do that.
A lot of people are saying Natasha ain't as bad as GW. I'm starting to notice that.
I promise you, I would not be there, BX, if she was. I've never, ever caught Natasha in a lie about anything. I've never known her to grift for anything. She helped me tremendously, and she's a true friend.
Okay.
But Granny thought all these people that she hate bonded with were her friends. You can't build a friendship based off of hate.
I can understand that. And I do think that hate bondiness, when it comes to actual friendships, is nasty.
Yes.
It's nasty as hell. It's not a good way to start. Because once things go bad, you're going to be trying to dog the person the same way y'all was dogging the other guy that y'all were when you first met. So, yeah, I do agree with you on that. Hate bonding is trash.
When the karma tornado came and hit Granny, I can't feel any sympathy for her. I can't.
Right. Yeah, I'm right there with you. From what I'm seeing and from what I've seen, she's nasty as hell. And like, she doesn't deserve any sympathy. She deserves to be called out, which is why I'm doing this.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Do you need to see that kind of proof? Because
send me everything.
I asked the other night what was the time frame between when she gave those to Lycan and he said he was going to air them, and the cancer scare or the cancer lie.
That was like April 2022, right?
The time frame was 24 hours, BS.
What?
24 hours. We went from Granny denying that she released those to Lycan to the proof coming out and her having to admit it. Then she says her kids are getting death threats. Now, this is within her saying she needs to go to a hotel/motel, taking funds for that. She did not go. And within 24 hours, the cervical cancer scare happened. Her life.
Wow. Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I swear there's a meeting that some of these women have. I could think of 3 that they say, okay, anytime you're accused of anything, just say you're receiving death threats, your kids are receiving threats.
Be a victim.
Yes. And it's all
every time. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, please send me the receipts of that. If you have it, I would love to actually see that, and I will put it on blast.
Okay. I'll drop back down. I just wanted to clarify that.
No, I appreciate that. You actually gave me some more information. Anyone who wants to call in and give me some more information, even if you disagree with something, you want clarification, don't hesitate. And this is a place where different opinions lie, right? We can all have different opinions and perspectives. Also, we can all find the truth together. You know what I mean? No problem at all. Thank you for calling in. Let me put this back up. Yes, guys, if y'all want to send me any information for me to review, send it to me via email, contact bxbeastboy@gmail.com, or you can send it to me via Discord. We have sections dedicated to certain nasty people within the Karama community, the Galera, Morbid, and we have a Granny's Watching section. You can post all receipts there. Nothing that's breaking guidelines, please. Let's get back into it. With her nastiness. Where's this at? The female Jerry back up. Appreciate you for calling in.
But it seems you're still a slimy little behind the scenes rat, aren't you? So yeah, again, you all love when it's my messages. So please don't take problem when it's yours. I am done. This is going on for so long. I am done. Thank you so much, Shadow. I'm also going to take you back to a panel where Brittney J admits that despite me being her content for a fucking month, I haven't said a word about her. Wow, Shadow, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. Here we are again, right? Look, I'm just over here doing my thing with my kids that you all like to talk about, right? Here I am just doing my motherly duties, and here comes Angela. I saw Jessica had nothing to do with it. Here I am being blamed for something I had nothing to do with.
Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you can. Also, check out BX Beastboy Extra. That's my other channel where you can catch clips of my live streams and my BX Beastboy channel too.
I'm over here like, look, me and my daughter made a fake bouquet of flowers.
Watch me on Twitch.
I'm knowing what is even going on because I don't give a fuck. That person who took an SS of Amanda is Tyler's friend. She's the one that brought up Jessica.
So Brittney is, oh my God. She's good. She's really good. She's a victim. Somebody even struck her Mother's Day thing, and she can't believe people would be so petty. And she's done nothing to them. Nothing. She's not even been passive to them or talked about them. And somehow it's Granny's fault, of course, in the chat. And then they're the ones that do stuff behind the scenes. And she's never done anything. Blah, 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 blah. She's innocent. Yeah. She's innocent. Not everybody.
I've been saying this for years, bro. For years, back when I used to cover it on my main channel. 100%. The fact that these people cover true crimes and they out here being disgusting as they want to be, that's pretty bad, I would say. And these are the same people that go out there and do a bunch of horrible stuff. Bam, I'm telling you, like, people who always bring up the fact I used to talk about Molly Golightly, not understanding that me and Molly Golightly had a business type of thing going on, right? There was an agreement. Molly Golightly understood the game. Right? You go out here, you doing nasty stuff for shock value. Yeah, you're going to grow. And then I'm going to roast you and call out all the nastiness. And it is what it is. But except for with me, she found me entertaining. Right? But I would always tell Molly behind the scenes and in public, you can check the 2 interviews that we have on this channel, right? That she is going too far. Right? You can't like be talking about true crime and then do all these nasty things. You're using true crime as like a tablet or I guess a frame for your other type of entertainment stuff. And true crime is not that, right? True crime can be watched as entertainment as far as a documentary or something along those lines, right? But when you inject yourself into the motherfucking story, that's when you go too far. When you're doing a bunch of nasty, disgusting things that can be criminal, that's too far. And if for some reason the Karama community doesn't realize it. In fact, they take it with a badge of honor. I'm looking at Granny right now has Karama community tagged in her damn description, bro. Think about that. She's wearing it as a badge of honor, how disgusting she is. So yeah, y'all right. These communities, they go too far and sometimes it gets criminal to where eventually she might end up losing her channel or even worse, right? And I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But people like me who call things out like that, yes, I do it in a roasting way for entertainment. But also, I do truly believe that a lot of these nasty ass channels need to be called out. It's just facts. They disgusting. And everybody else is afraid. A lot of other people don't want to do it. I'm not saying I'm the only one, right? But I go hard in the paint. A lot of other people, they are scared because of the doxing and all the other nasty things that you have to deal with when you go at the trauma community. So like the people that are brave enough to go out there, once again, it's not just me, but go out there and speak against it. They have a lot of like courage, bro. You gotta keep it real a lot because it gets filthy. I've been doxxed. I've had people try to get me kicked out of my apartment building, all types of stuff.
But he's making her free artwork and saying that people are still trying to take her channel down. And it's like some big conspiracy. It's like, what the fuck? And Likens dumb. Just dumb.
Liking is dumb.
This girl, like, you know why her old friends are mad at her? For the same reason you are.
Really? Are they? Oh my goodness, that's interesting.
Because she's taking no accountability for what she's done. And
zero accountability till this day, right? And you know that, Angela, but your hate for me is stronger.
Never will. And now she's making it sound like they're all out to attack her. Oh, MJ will fucking rip into her eventually. She just will. And Kristen's not one to fuck with either. I don't know, but you getting the blame, that's bullshit. They should address it because these are fucking tyrants people over here. And TCA, I still don't fucking get what's wrong with her. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? So even back then, I was being blamed for shit I wasn't doing. Well, what a victim of mine you are. What a victim of mine. Oh, wait, there's more, guys. There's more. And I'm going to do this all day until it's drilled in people's heads.
Mind you, she's sitting here being a victim of her damn self. All right, being a straight victim of her damn self.
And who is who around here? I'm so tired.
Well, I can't see her because she has me blocked, but apparently deleted account.
Hey, WOB, this one's for you. You want to know who was stalking you in other chats and who was pissed about where you were? Let's see. Let's find out.
Messaged me and said, I can't believe.
Not sure why you were getting all the blame for Craig's live, but Brittney is laying it on thick. On thick. That's what you've always done, Brittney. It was always me when it wasn't me, wasn't it? Even like today.
Some of the stuff that she was saying, and I'm like, well, she has me deleted. I can only see her comments when they're pinned to the top of the screen. And deleted account said it was so bad that she started, just blocking people that were in Brittney's chat today because Brittney really went off and, tried to put the blame on everybody else but herself. So, yeah, apparently Denise had a lot to say. I know a little bit. It's still close to Denise. That's why I don't really talk about her. But my feelings with Denise, I know I was the reason she left the chat because I knew she was reading the chat and not saying anything. And I thought it was fucking sneaky as shit. Because she mentioned a little bit something that I said in the chat and Little Bit told me. So I knew she was reading it. I think she wanted to control you in a way. And many, many times I've told Denise, I'm like, Jessica is who she is. She's going to talk about what she wants. She's going to do what she wants. I don't know what she wanted you to be, but that's not who you are. So that never works. And she never got that. And then before she left, she said that I was the one starting shit because I brought up Lindsay. Well, fuck, Lindsay's behind a lot of shit. I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie.
And so are you, Angela. So are you
about it. And so was Brittney. So was fucking Brittney.
So is Brittney. She sure is. Now you acknowledge it.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
I don't get her.
Yeah, she going crazy, bro. Yeah, she really is snapping right now. What's wrong with her?
So I don't know why she's mouthing off and saying all this shit, but that was my experience. I think she wanted to be your top mod. She wanted to try to persuade you to do things how she wanted them done. Or she basically threw a fit and she would just ignore us or stomp off or what the fuck ever.
She does, Shadow, but I won't announce their names in here. But you're right, she is obsessed.
But she couldn't have a conversation, just sort of like Megan. Megan would get pissed and just leave the chat. She can't have a conversation with anybody about anything. It was just like fits.
Hey, you think for every bad screenshot Angela showed these people without dates and context, you think she ever showed them the good shit I said? Of course not. That would be too, that would go against the narrative. Brittney, how many times I had your back is unbelievable. I went up on Queen Bee's on your behalf. And they were right about you. They were fucking right. Thank you so much.
I forgot about Queen Bee. Queen Bee's such a loser too.
Right about you. All right, which one did I just play?
I forgot about Queen Bee. Maybe I should cover her too as well.
Oh, what do we got? Another one. And then I'm going to get into other juicy stuff. So please hold tight. Don't leave. We're just getting started here.
I hate to break it to you, but Allie's a mod and Without Borders was in there, all friendly with all of them. I think Denise.
Who was tracking who, Denise? Do you think I knew where the fuck you were? Do you think I'm sitting here watching channels that talk shit about me? Yes. I know nothing unless it was brought to me by...
Yes, because you sent emails out. multiple times. Yes, 100%. You do crack channels that speak on you. Yes.
Little troll behind the scenes. Hey, Nikki.
It's sweet. I don't think she wants to look like someone aligned with what they're saying about you. I don't know. I talked to her yesterday, and I'm like, you realize like what these people did to Jessica? And I'm like, because I saw a comment she made on the video yesterday. Gladys and all of them are just praising, Without Borders. And I'm like, I think they're trying to use you. They're going to, try to get people that are close to Jessica away from her. And I truly think that's what they're trying to do. I told her, I'm like, that, Brittney and Melissa used something very personal that I had told them and tried to use it against me just, to get at me. I'm like, these aren't good people. And I said, maybe you should remove your comment that you made on their live because it might hurt you. And she's like, well, I'm not going to do that. And I don't know.
Funny, either did Without Borders or a little bit, Megan, but that's okay.
But she was in there this morning.
Or Amanda.
I like her either. I think she just doesn't want to be looked at as a bad person because she's not a bad person. She's a good person. But I think she can't take it if people think that she is co-signing for some of the stuff going on, I guess. But I don't know. I tried to explain things to her, but she was over there again this morning too. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's a comment I saw and I sent it to her because I didn't want to start anything. I just wanted to see where she was coming from and what she was thinking. And I wanted to talk to her about things and reminded her of things that these people have done also and just see where her head was at. I tried. I mean, I wasn't trying to start anything between you and Denise because I know you're great friends. So I sent it to her.
Wait till you all see the comment. Thank you so much, Killshot, that Brittney made of me. Brittney claims, okay, that I don't have any real world relationships because you would know how, Brittney, and that all I have is validation through YouTube. Well, Brittney, I'm not going to bite my tongue when I say anything because this is my final last time addressing Brittney. So I'm going to put it all out on the table. Every last bit of it. I'm going to say what I have to say. I'm not going to hold back from none of it. I'm not going to walk on eggshells. I'm going to say it how I feel it. Your projection is gross. You are the one that is on YouTube 24/7 from sun up to sundown, from stream to chat to panel to panel. What do you know about my real life? What do you know about what I do offline? You know nothing. Not a damn thing about it. Anyway,
and I did have a conversation with her. I don't know. I think she doesn't like the drama. She doesn't want to be associated with it or, look bad. I don't know. I think
thank you,
her being called out as a mean mod and all that, I think it bothers her a lot. And the Incognito Gypsy is doing, I guess, a live about recovery at 1:00 today. And Without Borders is going to be there. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I felt it hurtful. And I told her that I said, if I was hurt seeing that, I know Jessica would be hurt seeing that. And that's why I just talked to her. So I don't know. I don't think she wants to hurt you. I don't think she wants to hurt anybody, but I think that she doesn't want the persona of being a nasty mod. Because Holly called us rabid. And then Lindsay called out one of her comments and then made a title with her name. And I think it got to her. I don't think she can handle that. She doesn't want to be looked at as a bad person, even though she should know that she's not. I think it bothers her. And now she's trying to seek some kind of validation with these people. And I reminded her of what these people have done. And, they're not these sweet people that they're portraying themselves to be. At least they have not to me. I don't know. If you listen to the very end, Brittney praises her for being in the stream. I'm so glad to see Christine in here and Without Borders. It's so good to, talk and talk about things and, civilly. And it's like, Brittney, you're an asshole.
Brittney, you're an asshole. I now don't trust them to even have this prior stream. I don't think they tell them anything like I think Tonya does. So who gave you this info? Someone reliable? Isn't this all interesting? But I'm going to show you something really interesting now because that's just, a little history there for you as for how long this has been going on with Brittney. But let's check out this gem. We are going to go back. Brittney's fake ass everywhere pretending to be a victim makes me ill. Does it make you ill? Chowder. Thank you so much. Thank you. It makes her ill because Brittney was everywhere pretending to be a victim even back then. But who's on panel with me?
Thank you, Blue October.
Audrey's a great gal. So is Blue October.
Oh, they are. They're amazing. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Roddy Mom, I'm really sorry that you've gone through your little bit of hell too lately. So,
well, of course they do. Yeah, CJ is always targeted for CJ goes where CJ actually does what these people claim they do. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Right. This is what these people cry about. She wants everybody outraged that you said crotch goblins. You said it directly to me about my own fucking children. Get the fuck over it, Brittney. But in her life,
I've said it to a lot of people about a lot of children, and I call my own nieces and nephew crotch goblins.
Right.
Because Brittney ran and cried that Voices was talking about her kids by saying about something like, I believe Voices said, all we can hear is your crotch goblins in the background. But now Voices is her BFF. FF.
Right. Sorry. It's not that big of a deal. But on the same live where she's going to confront you for saying that, and she's going to speak up for Siren being attacked by Natasha, and instead turns into a gang up on CJ because CJ allows Granny in her chat. Are you
You hear that? So a stream that had nothing to do with me ends up being a Granny stream. Wow. You don't say.
fucking kidding me? And Brittney just sits there, no control over her panel, no control over her chat. Literally said to her on CJ yesterday, you allow people to speak about me all the time. Well, I don't see it. If it's happening, I don't see it.
Thank you, True.
What about when Brittney J was getting all the ping pongs and she turned her monetization off and said, I'm going to lose monetization. So you guys all just need to send me money via PayPal.
Yeah, that was bullshit too. Because
you don't say. Let's see what the chat has to say. Because if I recall, yeah, there it is. We got no other.
Guess what? If somebody super chatted me right now, I don't have to pull that up on the screen.
She has a good mentor being Natasha Cooper. We got your friend Kim over here talking about your husband. I think she told us he's proud. He's a proud boy. He's part of. Hold on, let me get this right. Anybody else remember when Kim and Crafton came out saying that Brittney J's husband is part of a what was it? Hey Angela, didn't Brittney do a stream where she called you a fake victim? Didn't she do that? I'm sorry, hold on. I forget what they said he was. I'm looking.
We do that by choice to thank the person. Doesn't automatically pop up on your screen, so no, it would not affect your monetization.
That's kind of what I said, and I said don't buy that bullshit. But
she's a fucking grifter, just like Coops.
So you're telling me that neither her nor her husband
listen up.
work in society? They just mooch off people on the internet, so they're on YouTube welfare as well.
I don't know if her husband works, to be honest. I have no idea, but I do know that
you know who did know? Voices and Kim, because they're the ones that dug into your fucking life.
You know, groceries. I think she said, well, all right, so this is what cracked me up. The one day she went on and on about the cost of ground beef, right? She can't afford ground beef, and then she has
thank you so much, Mrs. Colombo. Thank you.
Her son who keeps ordering stuff through, for his games, using her credit card when she doesn't have the money. And instead of being a fucking adult and putting a password on or taking your credit card off, she's going to keep allowing it to happen because then people are sending her money. But whatever. She goes on about the ground beef. The next day, after getting money on her fundraiser, she says how she bought her kids a toy at the store and they tried the claw machine. I don't know about you guys, but you don't spend money on a claw machine when you can't even afford food. Okay. I'm just calling bullshit.
No, you don't. You don't waste money on those things that are there to suck it right up.
Right.
Why don't you get your kid an interactive toy that is going to teach them and occupy them?
And how many people did she blame? It was a whole ass conspiracy. No, bitch. It was Marco.
Oh, you're live streaming because you clearly live stream for 6 to 8 hours at a time.
Chatter.
Ignoring your fucking kids.
Oh, Voices. You said what? What has changed, Voices? What has changed? Besides now you are her bulldog, her nasty bulldog. Thank you so much, Chatter. On the third day of Christmas, we gave to Granny 3 new subscribers, 2 days off, and now it's like Gladys. I love it. Wow.
And what amazes me the most about it is that she really believes. I fucking can't. I don't know. There's so much I can say.
It's okay, Jess. You don't have to.
So fucking aggravating.
I think
what is aggravating?
By doing this and pointing it out, your chat is an extremely smart chat. You have some very knowledgeable people.
Funny because now they're all trolls, right? Voices, Brittney, now they're all trolls.
And they hear and they actually see. I've been watching the chat the whole time, and everybody is quite onto exactly what you're saying.
And she's had a channel for a short period of time. She's had a Christmas fundraiser. She does her dry grifting with, my kid used my credit card to buy a game and blah-de-da-de-da, and everybody pays for that. And then she does her PayPal fund all within a couple of months. Why do you think, what do you think her whole purpose is here? No different than somebody else,
She is MC Junior.
Yes, she is. In every way. Even with the, I'm sorry, I didn't ask for help because these are the type of emails I received. If I fucking showed you all the text messages and emails I received, it would put hers to shame. People literally threatening our lives. Are you kidding me?
We could go through and we could take the best of the worst emails in yours, mine, and Mandy's, and we could have people in tears 15 minutes into the presentation.
Yep.
I got told that what I am is an abortion.
Oh,
Cashmere said that in my comments.
Oh.
That I'm a fucking abortion.
What does that even mean? What a dumbass bitch.
Sorry, Cashmere. You're probably right.
Yeah. I've also been told that I should self-harm.
Yep.
I have received over 70 messages telling me that I'm a piece of shit.
Oh, here's Crafton. This is somebody who's co-signing her shit. So she should ask her husband what Jesus would do. I mean that. I would respect that. Well, let's get back up. These are now your friends.
Ongoing. I just have a folder that they all go in.
But she got one little email that said to her, maybe, you should get a job instead of asking for help, and that's the end of the world.
Well, maybe Brittney should realize that that's just the beginning. That's how it starts. Because I can guarantee you and I both have probably 15 of those messages that tell us to get off our asses and go get a job.
Mm-hmm.
Not the first time that somebody's been told that online. And that broke her little feelers.
Everything breaks her little feelers if she thinks she can, savage off of it.
Jesus, you and I were, a click away from jail?
You're trying to put me in jail right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Here's Kim, right? Me and Jess's kids get trolled, and she rolls with the lowlifes that do that sort of shit. She can miss us with it. Oh, ain't that interesting?
I put my ass in jail for the COVID cards.
You're literally trying to take me from my kids, but Brittney's such a big one because somebody called her kids a cross goblin. Fuck you.
Would you like me to call them ankle biters, Brittney?
Right. I mean, there's worse things in the world. I can understand as a mother, there's somebody who doesn't know you, why that would be upsetting. I will get that. But to be this whole big dramatic thing, no. Nope. Worse could have been said.
Again.
Worse could have been said. Matter of fact, she hangs out with people that literally said they want my kids to die. So there's that.
She hangs out with Gladys, who gave Sabrina my entire fucking docs. Yep. And guess what? There wasn't anything in there. There was nothing in my background.
So even back then, Brittney was hanging out with people that said they wanted my kids to die, okay? But Brittney doesn't know what the problem is with me. So this is just a little trip down memory lane to when these people would admit the truth of what was going on and what they saw. But now it's a whole different story, right? Now it's a whole different, it never happened. She's a victim of Granny's. They just won't leave me alone. No, Brittney, you are everywhere running your mouth about me, and I mean everywhere.
There is nothing. I don't have a criminal record. So why is Brittney so welcoming somebody who legit goes out and gets people's doxes and passes the shit around?
Well, that's what Brittany's known for. She has everybody in her chat and in her little circle that do the real life dirty shit. So she can turn around and say, I didn't do that. I didn't even know about it.
And with that, I'm going to segue into our next. I will turn that off members only. You can all go watch it for yourself. But now we're going to go over to this little video because, see, there was a lie being told last night. I never said this woman, Sassy, who says horrific things like, what did you call me, Sassy? What did you say about my vagina? HPV makes me what? A rotted vagina? You sick bitch? Isn't that what you said? Yeah. But this is what Brittney did to you, and yet you stay. Hey, everybody. So I woke up today on December 13th with an email. And the email was titled, Brittney J equals garbage. The writer of the email said I'm allowed to... And I never said the writer of the email was fucking Sassy. Never said that. Never once came out of my mouth. But that's what you all ran with, right? Share this with you. So I'm going to do just that. Buckle in. As we go through this email, I will pause and give my response directly for all of you to hear. Jess, hi. I've been a sub to your channel for quite some time, and I just wanted to first say thank you. Thank you for being authentic and having a no bullshit attitude. More people need to follow suit, in my humble opinion. I've also watched Brittney J for quite some time. I've loved both of your channels. However, if I'm being honest, when all that shit hit about crime sleuthing, when y'all were on that panel on Lady V's channel, I was pissed. I felt so bad for Brittney. She has some sort of way of making you feel sorry for her. I have followed her since Kylie Rodney. I followed you just as long. In fact, I learned about you when you were on her panel a few times. I always loved your accent, and I think you're so pretty, and you're blunt, so let me continue. Tonight, I was over at Brittney's channel. Of course, it was scheduled for 8:40 p.m., but she didn't show up until close to 9 p.m. I am Arizona time. I've always given her grace with being late every single fucking night, but it's getting old. If YouTube is your sole income, why in the actual fuck are you late every single night? Not to mention, her kids are still awake almost every night at that time. Her time is like 2 or 3 hours ahead. Whatever, her prerogative. She is the one who has to wake these kids up in the morning, not mine, LOL. Okay, so she comes on. First thing, she makes sure her mods drop her links. PayPal, Cash App, I think Venmo, and her fundraiser's pins. Now, about a month ago, she said she wasn't going to have a fundraiser this year, but here we are. So, earlier today, I was over in Discord. Her mod, Dula, aka Leslie, I'm sure you know who I'm referring to. She was around back in the Kylie days. Then she left. Now she's back in BFS with Brittney again, LOL. She posted this long message about a person that has been in the chat in the past couple of nights asking for money. She said that is Brittney's channel and it's wrong to do that, and it won't be tolerated, blah, blah, blah. I attached the screenshots. I'm over at Brittney's every night, and I can tell you I've not seen anyone asking for money besides the host of the show. Okay, moving along. And here we have the screenshot of the Discord, and it's Dula, and she says, at everyone, I've seen a certain person over the last bit asking for help, using the excuse after another, and hitting for days in a row for money in a live chat. As I do know how hard times are and can be, this is not acceptable in open live chat. We have all tender hearts, and I know we all want to help others. Why else would we be in this amazing community? There are many people in tough financial positions, and if it was allowed for one person, it would have to be allowed for everyone, and that just isn't feasible. It is very disrespectful to Brittney, being this happened on her channel, and then moved to Discord. I can understand we are a family here, but please, let's not disrespect Brittney in that way and take away from her. I will be removing the person from Discord, as I and others will not tolerate it. This has been spoken on and agreed on by many others. So Sassy here gets kicked out of Discord, okay? She gets kicked out of Discord for having hardships and sharing it in the chat. Kicked out of Discord. Isn't that amazing? Meanwhile, Sassy's still running around white knighting for Brittney. And Sassy, I would like to know, what is your problem with me? What is your are you like, can you educate yourself? Is there a reason why at your age you're running around speaking on another woman's vagina? Shouldn't you be embarrassed by that? But you're not. But you're not even embarrassed by this either. I mean, they completely humiliated you, right? How dare you have health issues to go through a tornado? That is taken from Brittney. Very interesting. Okay, so here's my opinion on that. Well, I agree that if you do a fundraiser for one, many others will ask, but we're not talking about a regular subscriber here. We are talking about one of Brittney's moderators who has supported her for a very long time, who has recently, apparently, gone through a tornado and lost everything on top of having medical issues. But what I'm being told, this woman has not been asking for money. She has been sharing, what she's going through, which is what people do in a Discord or in a chat, and others have offered to help. Now, I find it ironic that it was stated, let's not take away from Brittney, because that is ultimately what it comes down to is Brittney's own greed, okay? Because there's no reason whatsoever that she couldn't help this moderator out. And this is prior to Brittney being demonetized, by the way. Coincidence? I don't know. And just so that everybody's aware, this email, Jessica is legit, because BJ said last night when she thought Sassy sent it to Jess, how would Jess know what happens? Interesting. I've helped several of my moderators out. It is never made public. It doesn't have to be made public. Brittney refers to these mods as her friends.
It's high school as hell. Big, she's still here? Yeah, man. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could find anything of maturity. Let me read some of you guys' comments. Don't follow any of them anymore. Definitely not taking sides. I used to like them both, and I wish them well, but I'm out of that whole mess. Can't blame you. Bang gang all day. You already know. Bang gang. These chickens are so foul. That's funny. Gets popcorn and a drink. Hey, I ain't mad at you. So I left BJ scathing comment after the stream. She probably made the stream private. Yikes. He's out here cooking it like that? Damn. Sorry, Crouch Goblin is funny. Yeah, I wouldn't get offended at that. I wouldn't get offended at that. You did a good old mud fight? That's funny. I don't want to see them in a mud fight. You want to see them in a mud fight? I wouldn't watch that. Tell me who wins. Who you think would win? You know what we need? Yeah, that's funny. A good old mud fight would be crazy. Don't mind me just smoking. Same. That's probably why you didn't hear me for a little second. I was rolling. Listen, weak woman. Can't argue with that. Straight up.
This is how she treats a friend that is in a very, very bad position. Never mind the fact that Brittney then makes herself a $1,200 fundraiser for Christmas. This is a woman who has two monetized or had two monetized channels as well as a Patreon.
Yeah, I can see myself doing that, bro.
But that's more important than her friend who literally...
A fundraiser for Christmas is crazy, right? I mean, they doing it for themselves? Yeah, I can't see myself doing that. I can't. Yeah, nah.
Lost everything overnight. Okay.
That's crazy.
So I'm over there tonight and a girl that is well loved in Brittney's community came in. Her name wasn't Blue anymore. I thought, that's weird. But I was so glad to see her there because in her town in Tennessee got hit with those bad storms the other day. I believe there were tornadoes and everything. I was genuinely worried for her. A lot of us were. On top of that, she was having some medical problems, so it was nice to see she was okay. However, over in Discord earlier, she stated her husband herself had lost everything. She was just grateful to be alive. Never once have I seen her ask for any money. So people were offering to send her some money to help her out. I thought it was a beautiful thing. When I read Dola's message, I thought to myself, surely she isn't talking about Sassy. So about 10 minutes into the stream tonight, I hear Brittney saying something about, you're not Blue anymore because I need my mods to be here every night with all the trolls and stuff. I'm going to be testing a new thing where I'm going to hand out wrenches and see how that goes. Hold on. What? Make that make sense, stupid. They may not be verbatim, but you get what I'm saying. Of course, Dola is on panel. She busts in and says, if anyone...
I'm mad. We said what at the same time now? Man, we said what? Like, that's crazy. Why would you do that? You can't just throw out wrenches. That's not a smart decision.
Has any questions, she can contact herself or Miss Arnold. I thought, what in the actual fuck? I was cleaning my kitchen, so my eyes weren't on the chat as they usually are. But I heard Brittney say this person contact her friend and discuss what happened, and that is her channel, and she has to protect it, and blah blah blah.
She cries during this? Tell me where that timestamp is. Let's just get to that. She cries during this stream?
Oh, it was Sassy. Sassy's there damn near every single night, and she is always so sweet. I am in disbelief. I used to get all bent out of shape when people called BJ a grifter. I always thought, no. Well, my thoughts have changed. I'm sick to my stomach, girl. I had to reach out to someone. I have emailed Brittney many times about important case info, and she has never responded. It's always a fucking excuse. My email isn't working properly. I never got that email. I was locked out, etc., etc., etc. But the point is, she tells people to email her, and she doesn't even acknowledge it. She puts on the waterworks when someone says something. Isn't that what Brandy said too? That's right, Brandy. You did say that. Interesting. How many people have said that about Brittney? She'll tell you to email her to work it out, but then she doesn't respond to the emails. Oh, very interesting. Same story. Different names, always. And true about her. And then everyone starts donating money or memberships. Okay, so my opinion on this, first off, what a joke. What an absolute joke to embarrass somebody that way. Somebody that has been loyal to you from day one. Brittney should have initiated a conversation with this woman, but she can't because she feels like this woman is taking money from her, and how dare she? So instead, she sends her little, her trolls to do her dirty work. Secondly, every troll that comes into Brittney's chat, she claims is a GW troll. Do you know how many enemies Brittney J has? I mean, seriously, look over the history of time. Before she even had a channel, she had a big falling out with this woman named Melissa and all of...
They are getting demonetized by YouTube due to the updated terms. Search restreaming will not be monetized. You have to take the video, edit it to your own stream for commentary and discussion. What do you mean? Like right now, what I'm doing is fair use as fuck. But if someone is just like blatantly restreaming, like they take your shit and it's full screen. I had people do that to me before. Natasha used to do that to me all the time. All the time. I'm talking, she'll put up a video of mine, let that shit play for an hour. Full screen. Right? So like what I'm doing now, I put up a little joke picture, got my little banner going across, and of course I'm adding commentaries, pausing, talking, things of that nature. But if they did some kind of new update, it wouldn't really be a new update. Because only streaming I know that's like really banned is blatant restreaming. Like You taking a whole shit.
Of Melissa's mods and everything. Matter of fact, Brittney had a Christmas fundraiser then as just a subscriber. Okay, so this isn't new for her. But anyway, so watch out for these. A week prior to Christmas, may I add, as a subscriber, she had a fundraiser, and once the goal was met, she kept raising the price, and I will show proof of that as well. I mean, she kept raising the goal. Big evil trolls. Well, I'll tell you what, Brittney, stop running your mouth all over every fucking drama chat there is, and maybe people wouldn't come in to correct you. Just because somebody disagrees with you doesn't make them automatically a troll. Matter of fact, you know what trolls are.
You say streaming in the moment. Okay, I've heard of that. Yeah, I heard of that. Going to 1 hour and 25 as she starts to get in her heels. Get it. Oh, get in her feels. Let me see. You said 125? All right, we're not that far.
You hang out with them. Sure does. So anyway, we go further on, and this lady acknowledges that, Brittney does a good job of putting on the waterworks. Because the lady writes, I didn't think I can get any more depressed. I am sorry.
Brittney does a good job putting on the waterworks.
Brittney's response. That's Brittney's response. Oh, come on, Sassy. Jesus have mercy.
And then she gonna put on the waterworks.
Hey, honey. Well, isn't that the words of a truly compassionate, caring Southern lady?
Yeah.
Right? Somebody who cries nonstop for sympathy, plays the victim more than anybody out here. And that is the empathy and compassion she had for a woman who's been a supportive moderator, friend. Come on, guys. If you don't see the act by now, you've got the problem.
Right. And the fact that this woman who's going through all these hardships has to log in and see that her rent is removed. She makes a comment saying, I didn't think I can get any more depressed. I am sorry. And Brittney huffs and puffs and says this. Are you kidding?
It's crazy. I think CJ is the person that false strike my channel. Because me and Granny was having a conversation about her. I think she even called into the stream, and then she striked it, and then I called into Granny's stream where she was hosting CJ, and was like, "What the fuck is going on here? I got a strike on my channel because of her. And y'all kicking it, y'all best of buds. You don't want to ask me to do the stream, Granny." Like, and I asked CJ, "Why did you strike me? Like, what was that? You can't do that." And she told me, because you were being an asshole. That's you admitting that you false strike me. And Granny is still to this day kicking it with this crazy bitch. That's wild to me. Well, she showed her colors. She showed her colors. Use me to try to protect you from everybody when you beefing with liking in these dudes. And then right after that, just throw me under the bus. I only had a strike from this chick because of you. And also I won that strike. I beat her in it. But don't matter. She still took a shot at my channel because of you. And now y'all best of buddies. So you use me as a shield.
That's this. Not in live chat, but in.
I mean, look at her friends talking for.
I don't want to. Yeah, like if anybody wants to talk, you can message me privately. But doing this publicly I don't think it's right.
No, what was right is to message your friends, your so-called mod friend, and tell her what your issues are. Not have her tune into your stream, come up with some lame ass excuse why you deregistered her, and kick her out of Discord without having an open conversation. Because at the end of the day, she felt she was taking money from her.
Yeah, she didn't tell her she was taking her rent?
No, she comes into the stream and finds out.
Oh my God! While she's going through a tornado illness. Oh my God! You are trash, Brittney.
You want to hear her excuse? Listen to this. This is great.
Oh my God!
During Summerwell's.
I think that's probably why she got the most. No, I find that fascinating. People don't know what whole stories to even comment on stuff. I don't know. Okay, anyway, this is about summer. Mine's zero tolerance tonight. Zero tolerance tonight.
Sassy writes at this point, "Where's my wrench? I can't stay tonight. Just wondering why."
All right, let's go. Let's do this. I'm not gonna let trolls destroy this tonight.
These aren't trolls. These are her actual people.
Oh my God! She called her a troll.
Now listen, it gets better. Playing somebody else's video per usual.
Sassy, you're welcome here. It's the troll that was there was a troll in.
Sassy says, "I just asked why I wasn't a mod anymore."
Did she just say that? She said playing somebody else's video per usual. Yo, the lack of self-awareness is crazy. You're literally playing somebody else's video right now. You play my videos. What is wrong with her? As usual.
In my chat, it just made a hateful comment. It's not you. It's not you. You're welcome. Hey, Mama Mila, how are you?
I never went to prison. There was no troll. You know that, CJ. Was no troll.
Yeah, obviously somebody said something to her, right? So she's trying to clean that up.
Yep. So now it was a troll, and it wasn't about Sassy, but you hear her huff at the end about Sassy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the great team, my love. Yeah, troll weekly. But we're good. You're my second girl.
Did Sassy leave her right? That's what she was asking. So Brittney expects to email this person prior to going live and just rip in her wrench, kick her out of Discord.
And even the people on the panel
Yeah,
are
she
trying
is a
to make her
flip-flopper.
address this lady.
Yep, and she doesn't want to. So let's hear what she has to say about why she took the wrench. Ready for this?
She is a
Such a
flip-flopper.
backbone. Brittany's not a liar. Brittany's not doesn't escape. Brittany takes accountability, y'all. Let's hear her take accountability here.
There's some stuff that I'm doing as far as the mods, like I'm changing stuff around, and I'm going to be testing out like temporary mods.
Whatever she playing is so low.
I need to have mods that are here like every single night. So I think what I'm trying to do.
She playing something low as hell right now.
But I'm going to go out temporary reaches. Like sounds so bad.
All right, let's get to the crying. Let's get to the crying.
You'll love this one. You guys ready for this one? GW thinks somehow she's invisible anywhere but on her main channel. She's everywhere running her mouth and cause issues. She's only fooling herself by telling people she's out of the drama.
Oh my God.
What CJ, first off, during the summertime, I took this huge break, didn't go live because Brittany and her friends were so hard on my ass that I became suicidal. There it is, right? I couldn't even go live, I don't know, members only, without them restreaming me. I had them talking about my vagina, about my recovery, about my kids. It didn't matter if I went live at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. They were restreaming me saying the most horrific things.
Get the
You know what Brittany did during that time?
Shut the fuck up. I know that was you. I ain't even got to look. I should send your ass back to Crenshaw P with his hot ass coat hangers, bitch. Would you like that?
She's disgusting. She's disgusting, bro. Like, this woman would never take accountability for nothing. Yo, I'm telling you, whenever heat comes her way, bro. Whenever heat comes her way, she got some kind of victim card to pull out. It's the children. It's you guys made me feel bad about myself. What about the people that you made feel bad? Are you responsible for their mental health too as well? Here's a public announcement, guys. Just from good old Uncle BX Beats Boy. If you're that emotionally unstable to where the opinions of other people online dictate whether you want to delete yourself in a video game or not, take your ass to the doctor. Go to the hospital, go talk to a professional, not YouTube, not your live stream, not your Discord, you idiot. People are crazy. That's dumb. That's so they made me feel so bad. Listen, that's not on them. Go handle your shit. You are a grown adult. I think she older than me. If you can't handle your stuff to where you don't have mental breakdowns every time someone says your name, then you don't need to be on YouTube. But you're still on here because you're grifting for that coin. You're a loser. You're a bozo. You're a bozo. You make a mockery out of people that actually suffer from that, bro. You make a joke out of it. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, this person, she is a bozo.
CJ, first off, during the summertime, I took this huge break, didn't go live because Brittany and her friends were so hard on my ass that I became.
Oh my gosh, blank. Yeah, just bleep that part out. I don't want to hear that again. Okay.
I couldn't even go live, not even on members only, without them restreaming me. I had them talking about my vagina, about my recovery, about my kids. It didn't matter if I went live at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. They were restreaming me saying the most horrific things.
Yep.
You know what Brittany did?
Crying?
Loved
She
it.
sat on the fucking phone with me.
Oh, she did?
She did.
She's
I had
crying?
to leave my own house. So my kids didn't see me in this dark place. Brittany sat on the phone with me.
So why did she turn? That's evil, Brittany.
Yeah.
That's
Just, you know what she did? No, what did she do? She talked to me on the phone. Oh, the grifters are never going to stop grifting. How dare she? How dare she talk to you on the phone, man? Like, wow. She talked to you on the phone? And should have been talking to a therapist. Lesson learned, right? Go talk to a therapist. Go talk to a professional. Learn how to handle your shit. Ain't no shame in going and talking to a professional. But go handle your shit. It's not nobody else. I can't believe she talked to me on the phone. Okay. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, right. They ain't learn nothing. Go on Dr. Phil. She had in there. She keep doing. She keep doing this. She gonna be on Dr. Phil. Jay Springer, something. Shit. We can get on Montel. Anybody can get on Montel right now. He got a YouTube channel. That nigga ain't doing nothing. He's looking for a topic. Get on Montel. Right? Or trash ass Steve Wilkos. Yeah, that's more her speed. Huh? What y'all think she'll be fit more on? Steve Wilkos, Jerry Springer, Montel Jordan, Ricky Lake, or Dr. Phil? I'm over here eating these gummy lifesavers. I hope y'all don't hear me. I'm fucking these shits up. I'm tearing these shits up. My bad. Oh yeah, Ricky Lake is queen. I give her queen status, bro. I used to be really big on talk shows even when I was a little kid. Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones. Even though I think Jenny Jones is a little bit more entertaining. I fuck with Jenny Jones. I love Jenny Jones. Anyway, I digress.
Evil. So
these people that are saying that Granny got off during the summer because she ran and was scared of TT. I'm scared of somebody on the internet. No, because you all pushed me to a mental breaking fucking point, and that's what they do.
Right,
it wasn't just TT, it's all of them, and they do it to me.
Crowd out there was 10 at least, and most of them are channels. So if TT wasn't live, it would be somebody else would be live talking about it. It was absolutely the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
No, it's not.
I'm not just saying that. Jess could have easily ended up in hospital. So many people wouldn't have been able to get through that.
Yo, shut up. Like, these niggas are adults. No, listen. If you that fragile, you need to work on that, bro. That is not no one else's responsibility. Your mental health is yours, bro. That's crazy. You know how many cases there are that you could just blame on mental health? Yeah, Ike Turner go, listen, man, I was treated a certain way when I was a child. I was traumatized. I had to do Tina Turner like that. And everybody's like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, you know, mental health. He couldn't take it. Like, shut the fuck up with that. If you really that, like, fragile, go get help. Not the internet, nigga. Damn.
And I knew the only way I
hate people that use mental health as an excuse. That shit is
these weren't
corny.
just haters. These weren't just people. These were actual so-called friends. These were people that overnight became my biggest fucking enemies. And it was my private conversations. It was my children being threatened. It was everything that they known about me over 2.5 years being put out back to back to back all day and night. And they still do it to this day. And Brittney J is in every one of their chats, participating and jumping on board. So for those of you who don't understand it, for those of you who don't understand how personal this is,
here crying, bro.
This bitch reached out to me. Okay, I'm going to put these on the screen. Brittney reached out to me and told me what they were doing was fucked up, that you're not paranoid, you're not a piece of shit. They've done the same.
In the same stream that she told Brittney to stop crying, she's sitting here crying. This is crazy. This is insane.
Thing to her, and next thing I knew, she was over in those chats.
And they did do the same thing to her. TT ripped her to bits at one point, which makes it even worse, Brittney. Makes it even worse.
She knows who and what they are. She knows
if
everything.
You don't tell Igor to shut the fuck up. I'm sick of Igor with their little 2 bits every 2 seconds and then co-sign. Oh yes, you're right, Granny. You're right. Yes, Master. Yes. Yeah, set up the antenna for the lightning master. Yes. You can't tell me CJ don't look like Igor. I say Igor looking at him. Either that or my man Hunchback of Notre Dame. CJ 100% look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's big facts. Big facts.
She has such a hate for me that she will literally, I mean, how would you guys feel if it was you? And from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., there's all these streams about you with the same 5 fucking misfits in them. And there's Brittney J. There's Brittney J. There's Brittney J.
Yep.
And then she goes back to her channel where she says, I don't even talk about her. I don't even talk about her. Fuck you, Brittney.
I think the fact that she sat on calls with you and heard how upset you were and then went on to participate in it is the lowest of the fucking low. Brittney, really, You're a shitty person. You're just a shit person.
Shut your ass
And there's
up.
such a difference between. I'm just so sick of Brittney being like, I have PTSD from the trolls. You haven't experienced a third of what I go through, and you.
Yo, no, she did not. That's disgusting. If she just compare her, I guess you could consider trauma, right, to someone else's. You haven't gone through as much as me. I'm the bigger victim. Me. It's all about me. Yo, what the hell is wrong with people? This is really a victim Olympics. I've never seen nothing like it.
Add to it, Brittney. And you want to cry? You have PTSD from trolls?
A victim
Are you
Olympics.
fucking kidding me? And I'm uploading this. I want everybody to see how Brittney J was there hugging me and supporting me and telling me I was going to get through it and everything was going to be okay. And then next thing you know, she's over there participating.
Jess, Heather Licious wants to ask a question.
Of course she can ask a question.
She really started crying, bro. This is crazy. She really started crying. That is insane. Still here lurking.
Then maybe you guys will understand. Brittney inserted herself. Brittney ran to the same people. She came cowarding behind me when they were going at her. And I backed her up and I supported her and I helped her through it. And the minute they turned on me and Brittney seen a way back into them, she saw it. At my expense, quite frankly.
That's exactly what she did. She saw the opportunity and she took it.
She did. She's big. I'm sick of her.
Oh, what the crock. That's awesome.
Thank you, what the crock.
Bozos.
I mean, when people try to put like this like little YouTube bullshit,
This
like,
is really a victim Olympics. And look at, yo, that's great. I'm not hating, but I find it real coincidental that she just got a huge donation right after crying and playing victim like that. I'm not hating. But damn, that's a shit. Grifton is out here paying the bills, huh? Grifton is doing it for you. I see why she out here doing it. It's not for me. It's not for me. Hey, sometimes doing the right thing is enough, you know. I'm never gonna be alright. I'm not crying on this motherfucker. That shit sound crazy. But as you can see, shit, it's working for her.
Oh,
that shit.
Granny hid. I didn't fucking hid.
Yeah.
I didn't hide. I had to do what was best. That's the same thing you all say, right? Everybody's responsible for their mental health, but that means I'm hiding and I'm scared and I'm this and I'm that. Fuck you. I mean, if you guys don't even understand it, how many a day are there, CJ?
Crazy.
Repun, SA, Trish, TT, May, Robbie, Brittney, Voices.
Angela,
I have 9
they do need Jesus.
to 12 people going at me a day. And Brittney J cries she's a victim of who? Who the fuck is talking about Brittney and where?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Sick of it.
Heather just wanted to ask where the screenshot with her came from.
An email.
Oh, so she was talking about you?
Yeah. The thing is like you said, on a normal day, you're getting shit. What happened?
Guys, do me a favor, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out my BX Beastway Extra channel.
In the summer wasn't normal. That became something completely. They said they wanted to destroy you. And yes, they did it. You're here, right? I wonder how many of them would have still been here. Oh, you know what I mean?
I'm not mad.
Brittney can't take.
Right. Brittney can't take accountability for shit.
Well, you make one flyaway comment. I made one out of a 5-hour live. I maybe said one sentence about Brittney, and she went live the next day for about 3 hours about me talking about it.
You said you ready to stick with retired cops. See, that's the thing with that. Like, a lot of people will take something as like someone having a job previously as validation for what makes them a good creator. And that's not the case, right? Just because you were a cop don't mean you were a good cop. So me sitting there listening to your advice might not be that valid. Same thing with lawyers. I'm not sick of these fucking lawyer YouTubers. Nigga, if you were good, you wouldn't have time to be on YouTube. You talk about the cases. If you was the shit, you would be in the courtroom with them. Right? That's not me saying that their opinions aren't valid or they might not know what they're talking about, but I don't think people should be putting them as the end or be all. People do the same thing with therapists. The fuck are you listening to a therapist talking on YouTube for? That's stupid. You don't know if they actually are official. You haven't checked their fucking credentials. And even if they were, like actually official, they supposed to diagnose you over the computer screen, nigga? That sounds stupid. That sounds real dumb. But people do it. You know what I mean? People do it. Same thing for music. Just because somebody used to be into the music industry don't mean that they're good at critiquing music. Critiquing music is a skill set in itself, right? You got to take everything with a grain of salt, just in case. Right? People are not valid just because they used to have a certain background. Pops. You gotta sound crazy. Fam, I went over to my brother's house the other day. Ended up watching so many videos showing a lot of crooked stuff within the police departments. Oh my gosh. And I'm not anti-police, but damn it, we need to make some adjustments. Stop allowing cops to turn off their damn cameras, man. No mute buttons. Take that mute button and turn off button the fuck off their camera. Keep that shit on 24/7. Cause some of your fam shit was crazy. I don't want to derail into that. I don't want to get too crazy in that. I do think that we got to make some better adjustments, bro. We got to get some adjustments, nigga. Some of this shit's nasty. But there are good cops out here, and I don't think that they should be blamed for bad ones.
Okay. This is what Brittney messages me and goes, hey, hold on, let me get rid of this. Hey, I want to reach out and check on you. I can't believe all that's happening. I said, I saw it coming. Oh my God, this is awful. Allie's taking all kinds of digs too. And what's happening right now to you is identical to what she did to me. Only she's publicly doing it to you. She's talking about TT. Yep, she sure did do it to you. Oh, Allie too? TT hated Allie. Oh, she trashed me today too. Shocker. She took the same things at me that she did at you. And if Jesus himself made that woman tell people what I did to her, she was honest to God, I'd be able to say, I was a good friend to her. And my ex-mom seriously need to move on and fuck on. It's been a year. Alex fucking run her trap too. I could really blow her ass out. So you guys see that Brittney at first was on my side? Brittney at first understood what was going on?
Right.
Brittney at first could relate and experienced it herself?
There's some lawyers that I can't watch. Like, I remember when everybody used to pump up this Nick Recator guy. I think that was... I can't fuck with him. It's so many things I've seen that I'm just like, what the fuck is he talking about? He might actually know what he's talking about law-wise, but some of this YouTube, just stay the fuck up out of that. Like some of the stuff he says to other creators, he don't know what the hell he's talking about. More so referencing that Eric July situation. Man, he was out of pocket. And he gets too emotional.
Wow.
But if you listen to somebody else, they think his words are low.
Try making out like you hate the subs. That's bullshit. What is Brittney now running around saying? That I hate my subs and my mods? Well, fuck you, Brittney. You're such a bullshit. You are one of the fakest people I ever met. If you want to be left alone, leave
me. I might write a book. About
it. Alone, Brittney. Stop going and hate bonding all these anti-Granny chats. Stop running your mouth. Stop participating where my kids are being threatened. Stop all of it.
She literally says about you what she is. She hated everybody that was her friend. She talked about everybody that was her friend. That's you, Brittney.
That is Brittney. Look what she says here.
Yeah, he get drunk and emotional and go on stream and wild out. But I'm telling you, there's a time when I was like, okay, we got an anti-cancel culture lawyer. All right, let me see what he got. And I would just start seeing certain things. I'm like, damn, nigga, calm down, bro. He's sitting there with his drink. He holding it in a weird way. And he's just sitting there just ranting and raving for like 3 hours. And it's like, nigga, you became a locale. Like, you went from respected lawyer on YouTube to locale. Like, you just stream and cry at this point. But no hate and shade to him. I can't rock with him.
For calling you paranoid. What's the goal? I asked Megan this too. What was the goal then, Brittney? What's the goal now? I don't dislike you, Jess. Wolfie was talking mad shit in TT's chat yesterday. She doesn't even talk to me, so she's full of ish.
Oh. All right. Remember when that guy that used to pretend that he was a therapist? I forgot his name, but he was like super famous. Rewired Soul. He was going around taking YouTube drama and diagnosing people and all this other stuff just to find out that this nigga is not a therapist. He has no credentials at all. I think he was saying, oh, well, my mom's a therapist. I don't even think his mom had the fucking license, right? And people were taking his word as law, right? Think about that.
I can't believe all this is really happening. She's sending me it.
I'd just like to judge for myself. And if I don't know, I'm not afraid to say I don't know.
Nothing. Like you said, it'd be so easy for it. I know you're watching, Brittney.
I know you're watching too.
Anybody that's watched this, has it gotten crazier? Does it get crazier? Right? Should I continue watching the rest of this? Does anybody else call in? Does it? Let's see. Does she start reviewing some content?
Go a week without talking about this. go a week without following the chats that are talking about this and see if Jess mentions you. Because I guarantee you she fucking won't.
I won't. I want nothing to do with her.
Yes, Gladys. She's asleep.
The amount of people she has fucked over, the amount of people Brittney has betrayed, and yet everything that happens to Brittney is a GW troll. Even people that were blue or green, whatever the color of members are, that were in her chat, they were suddenly GW trolls. Even people that supported Brittney were.
Why are you paying that close attention to her members?
GW trolls. Because they disagreed with her. That is how much. Brittney went live one night and admitted that her hate for me blinded her to the truth. She said as much. Followed up with, I'm mad that my mods are making me be an adult. Right? Because she wasn't really taking accountability because she felt she should. She was taking accountability because her mods were angry at her. But then she had voices back on her panel again to say how wrong Granny was. Do you guys know? Because I've never told anybody yet. Do you guys know that the mother reached out to me? The mother of the missing woman that Voices was covering?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The mother reached out to me and thanked me.
Did she?
I didn't. Oh, yeah, she did. I didn't exploit it. I didn't make screenshots out of it. I didn't ask her onto my panel. She wanted to. I didn't do any of that.
It don't seem like nothing else is about to happen. We're about to move to the next damn subject because I'm getting sick of this.
And she wanted people to know what she was going through with
Let's skim through this.
People say, you hurt that family, you did this, you did that. The family themselves thanked me. I did none of that.
Read the
but Brittney herself admitted her hate for me was blinding, that she jumped on.
Wow. What does that say about you, Brittney?
Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Right, what does that say about you, Brittney? That you are the one
she's crying for.
You've had one against me for years. I showed it in the messages from people now hyping you up. We're the same ones saying that you were doing it to me back then as you're doing it now. And yet you still just cry. You think that you're the victim. Just leave me alone, Brittney.
Now, let's
just
fast forward some of this.
You bring them onto YouTube. Where?
Okay, is this a panel with all
here's the thing. So,
16-year-old, you're talking.
Yeah, we're skimming through some of this bullshit.
And there's two things that I just want.
No one's question is very gross in there. Tells me what no one. And
hold it.
Let's get this.
Watch Brittney J. Never. But today I did. I actually had some time between clients and I caught some of her stream. And there's two things that I
said she made over 200.
But one of the things I know that she said was she didn't take any kind of enjoyment when
it's grifting. It's nasty the way she's doing it, but I'm not gonna hate on anybody get money. And also you can't tell people what to do with their money, right? So all I can say is good for her, man. Like hopefully she used it in a good way. But as far as the way that she did it, yeah, it's pretty nasty. That whole crying shit and like trying to be a victim, yeah.
Bullshit. So she said the only thing she ever said about it was she just was lying about it.
As far as how much she made,
well, we think you're lying, Brittney. How about that? I think you're lying. I think you did it on purpose because what you did is sassy, and I think it's a big Christmas grift. How about that? What do you think, CJ?
Yeah, 100%.
And
no, she did not.
This is a standstill. They found.
Motherfucker, and I just tried to give her some grace. She had the nerve to call someone else out for Christmas grifting. Yeah, this is crazy.
And the back of JLR's fucking footage, they had to go through a week's worth, some being 11 hours long to find them.
Sound like some
they somehow a day later find this lady. Looks nothing like me. She's a lot older. You can tell. And suddenly this is what?
Look at the arm.
Right, you can tell that's not me. But suddenly this is their content. And Brittney J's in there participating. And I'm a hunchback. I'm fat. Look how ugly I am. I wore the same clothes. I was probably sucking JLR's dick. This was their content.
Wow.
Put up Brittney's photos that she put herself. And she'll tell everybody that they were messed with to make her look bad. They were dirt doll. I never go at people's looks. Why are they picking on my looks? Yeah, you did, Brittney. You went at me for a fucking week over this one simple photo. And I challenge each of them. Let's do a stand up. Turn on your fucking camera.
That's her. Holy smokes. Oh, my bad. I didn't know that was yo. Oh, my bad. Thought that was a Bigfoot. I didn't know that was her. That's Granny.
You proud bitches. And let's stand up. We want to be that fucking petty. We want to see who's fat. You don't think there's bad angles and there's bad positions. You don't see I'm holding a phone, and let's tear people apart. See what you all look like standing up. Let's see any of you get off your asses and go do content. And then people wonder why I went and people found what Brittney's bulldog looks like. And she's no skinny mini. None of them are skinny mini.
Jess, come on. I mean, how many of them could even attempt to wear a pair of shorts like that and look as good as you do? Come on, my God. They hate themselves, Jess.
Well, it's not a very flattering photo, but you also...
Yeah, okay. Let's get some honesty out there, because CJ just tried to lie to you. Why CJ lied to her? You try to get them. Stop it, CJ. Like, CJ, come on, man. Come on. Are you comparing it to yourself? Okay. You do look like Yokozuna. CJ out here looking like Yokozuna from wrestling. WWF.
Also got to remember, it's on landscape mode. It's in the very fucking background. They zoomed in on it, But then again, I'm not seeking validation through these non-housewives that are miserable with themselves. That they seek through hours and hours of footage to try to
Yeah,
find
you are.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with that picture. Nothing.
You
But
are
Brittney goes back
speaking.
and says that,
No,
you know, oh,
for sure.
I don't ever talk about anybody's looks. And y'all, they were so mean about me. Yeah, you did, Brittney. For a week long, you participated in that. Tired of it, CJ.
I've seen you sit with, listen, no, wait a minute. I've seen you sit on panels where they're talking about everybody's looks and you laugh your fucking roach-ridden ass right off, Brittney. So don't sit, you talk shit, stop lying, liar. She does, Jess.
Yeah,
I've heard her laugh.
She sure does.
Wow.
I'm gonna.
Well,
I'm
you got a
striking,
lot of
so
strong
just so we got that all
feelings.
clear.
Oh,
We're
so
putting
you
a strike,
in
CJ.
several chats.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I'm gonna. I'm striking, so just so we got that all clear.
Oh,
We're
so
putting
you
a strike,
in
CJ.
several chats.
Yo, she's about to strike. Not CJ, but Brittney. My bad, I was holding a cough. She's about to strike down the channel? Yo, come on, yo. What's going on? That's crazy. She might try to strike me, even though she reacts to my content. She might try to strike me.
And just because we may not,
And she didn't cover the screen either.
right at the moment, doesn't mean we didn't see you in God knows how many chats taking
You said
enjoyment. And
Yokozuna, the giant frog from the Water 7 arc. She looked like that too. They look the same as well. You said she's striking somebody that was doing commentary live. Oh, in the moment. Yikes.
fact that she did lose her monetization.
That's messed up.
And you were laughing about it. You did think it was funny.
These dudes be
And
doing
that
that to me all the
brings me
time.
to the second thing.
Morbid used to be live streaming my whole stream, bro.
Most of Brittany's subs are people
While I'm
that don't do
streaming.
this drama shit over here. So she's over there making it sound
That's
like
a
and look
lie.
like that Jess attacks her just for no good reason, not knowing that the subs that don't see all this, that she is literally in every single comment section, every single chat, constantly talking shit about Jess. So probably for every 20 comments that Jess ends up hearing about from someone that Brittany said or makes, then Jess finally responds. And that's all I really wanted to say because I heard some of it today. And it just blows my mind how these people lie and gaslight subs. And it's crazy town over here.
But did she mention me today, Savannah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course. Okay.
Yeah. And I second that because I listened to it in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep. And so, but yeah, I listened to it and I was like, you got to.
Pretty is such a soft speaker.
So she's
Like, we're all
striking
like
whoever's streaming her live stream.
fast and, rough and soft.
I think it's kind of nasty to do it exactly at the same time, right? But not to the degree of getting a strike. I mean, people have done that to me. If they're doing it in fair use, I never thought to even strike their channel for doing that. But I do think it's a grimy tactic in a way to like try to get people to stop watching and them come over to your stream. I think that's pretty nasty, right? If that's the intentions for sure, right? I wouldn't live stream somebody while they're live streaming. I have no need for it.
Oh, like, yeah,
I go
she's
with
so
it.
sweet. But here's where I find out. That I was mentioned. And yeah, it got to me. It did. Because I don't acknowledge her. Why am I being brought up in your demonetization? Why?
Yeah.
Can she ever do a stream without mentioning Granny? Mind you, at the same time, the day before, again, she was in 3 anti-Granny
Oh, so she
streams
got
running her fucking
demonetized? They got demonetized for streaming her?
mouth. So I did. I snap on here and you're going to hear it.
Be kidding me.
That's
like,
crazy.
yes. You know,
I
it's
mean,
like,
they have to give you the money that they can't.
yeah, I couldn't handle the lying and all that, and just the entitlement and stuff was just,
Yeah. Well, that's exactly why. Go ahead. I'm going to jump down anyway. Sorry. That's exactly why I'm putting together because when there's undeniable proof, when there's a fucking video that shows Brittany for the past 7 months saying and participating in the most horrific things about me, there's no denial then, right? There's no way she can be like, well, that wasn't me, or I wasn't on that panel, or I didn't say that, or I didn't laugh at that, or I did it. Let me tell you something. What would be convenient about me losing monetization in the middle of the fucking summer than the fact that she supposedly lost it right before Christmas? Get wrecked, Brittany. Because if you ask me, I think you're fucking lying.
Oh, wow. That's kind of dirty. That's dirty. Ugh. Especially if she got kids, that's real dirty, Granny.
I think you turned off memberships because you're embarrassed by the way you treated your friend, like the piece of shit, greedy bitch you are. And you had to hurry up and come up with a reason as to why you couldn't help your friend instead of just, blocking her and pushing her off because God forbid somebody else has actual hardships. This is a woman that cries she has PTSD because of YouTube trolls. Meanwhile, her friend with medical issues went through a tornado, lost literally everything overnight, was simply grateful to be alive. And Brittany has the nerve to cry, I got kids, y'all. I got kids. Your kids aren't our kids, bitch.
Yo. Yeah, this is really a victim Olympics. This is the victim Olympics. All-star victimhood. Let's go out here and just get off our victims. Victim of all victims.
We don't give a fuck. With utmost respect, we're not government assistants. Hate your baby daddies. Nobody else here is responsible for your kids. Tell your lousy, no good man to get off his fucking drunken white power ass and get a fucking job.
Yo, all right. So why is she? This is what I understand. She's always using her kids as an excuse, like, oh, they attacked my kids. They attacked my. This is Granny going hard at someone else's kids. You're bringing the kids into the situation, but then you're going to complain. Like, come on, bro. That's crazy. I said she has an autistic child, and that's who. Oh, that's foul. That's foul. Yeah, that is pretty nasty. That's pretty damn nasty. Yeah, Granny's watching is 100%. She's a hypocrite. Every time she says something, you give it a few minutes, bro. It don't even take that long. A few minutes within the same video, she's going to do the exact opposite of what she says she stands for. How did these nasty women get pregnant? Must have been one heck of a night at the bar. That's funny. He said, BJ 6'2". I'm 6'2".
You think people forgot about that, Brittney? Keep putting all your woes on me, okay?
The like button,
what I'm saying there, it was exposed.
Hey, let's get these likes up, guys. Let's get these likes up. I appreciate the heck out of support for you guys coming and giving my show a chance. All right, give me an opportunity to entertain you, but hit the like button if you can, man. It does a lot. Share the video if you can. I don't care if you got one follower on your page or one subscriber. Share the video. Also, if you can, follow me on my other social media platforms. Let's get back into it, man. Hit the like button if you're able to.
That Brittney's husband is part of the Proud Boys movement.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why, right? Also, what I say here, keep on your woes on me. I have nothing to fucking do with what Brittney J has happening or not happening. Period.
Just wait till I blow your whole world up from it. I don't speak on Brittney. I don't look at Brittney. I don't respond to Brittney. But everything is Granny. You have a real fucking obsession, Brittney, that goes back for 2 fucking years. Back to when you were just a subscriber. You then had an obsession with me.
2 years.
And it's envy, baby girl. It's envy.
Just when you do that, when you do that, I would be more than happy to sit up there with you.
Oh, thank you. I'll be tonight if you have time. I'd appreciate it.
Sure.
So Voices takes this stream as well as others, right, CJ? And they dissect just what I say. But nobody can hear the underlying message of what I'm saying. I don't fuck with Brittney. Leave me alone.
Then you hadn't said anything until you were told that she'd been already talking about you that day.
Right.
You know?
But they don't play. And then you got Voices saying any panel Granny's on, it's going to be restreamed. So we catch all our fuck shit. What a great idea, Voices. So I am now going to set out to do just that. Any panel or chat that Brittney J's participate in that is anti-Granny is going to be restreamed. And with everything that I have, and I am still putting together a video, but guess what? It doesn't end.
So she's against people restreaming, but she's going to restream other people? Okay, Granny.
Okay. Every day, Brittney's in another 5 anti-Granny chats. So the video is incomplete because it keeps going and going and going.
You should call that channel Allegedly with Brittney on tour or in other chats. So the real Allegedly with Brittney. I'll help you with that channel, Jace. No problem.
Thank you, CJ. You're another person she does this to as well, right? There was one time where me and you got together. It was after Crime Sleuthing and Lady V.
Wipe your face, CJ. You got some Granny watching behind left over. What are you doing? I'll help you. I'll do it. I'll help you create a troll channel. Me, please, Granny, love me. Please, let me mooch off your following. Please. Like, nigga, calm down, CJ. Whoa. It's so pathetic, bro. It's so pathetic.
We had their panel and we were talking about all that.
Whoa.
And Brittney used that video where we finally snapped and responded and tried to make that her victimhood. But what nobody knew is that Brittney was on a fucking tour of the crime streets, running her mouth about me. And
she was saying I spoke because I'd said one sentence on another live about she'd been live and her kids were crying in the background or something. I said something about it. And she made out like I had been ripping her kids apart. I didn't mention the kids.
That's
right.
crazy.
Nope. But right after that, Brittney went on to say that me and Lindsay's kids are fair games because we bring them onto YouTube. Where?
My God.
See, so here's the thing. So Brittney, can you all imagine if my kids were in the background? Mom, Mom, I can't sleep. I'm having nightmares. I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. Can you imagine if I came on here and told you all that my child broke their second TV, throwing a remote control at it? Could you all imagine they would tear that apart? Matter of fact, I shared a fucking innocent story about my son at 5 years old wearing a Hawk costume with a frozen dress. That's it. That's it. And then I shared my concerns, CJ, being that I'm a single mom.
You put your son in a dress? Wait, this is going to somewhere I didn't even think this was about to go. Why you put your son in a dress?
I was worried about the language I used around my son. Like my son started saying things like, "Oh, that motorcycle's cute," And I said, I'm worried that I'm not giving him the masculinity part that he needs in his life.
Oh, snap. Wait a minute. I don't even want to. I'm not trying to get into it. Damn, that's. Oh, man. That's like a big fear that I have for society is that masculinity won't be in the household. But it is what it is. Damn. That's intense.
Like, it's a valid concern that a lot of single moms have.
A lot of single mothers, yeah.
But they went and they tore that apart and started saying my son must be gay. Then my son came to me worried about his sexuality, confused about it. He was fucking 5 years old. How is that fair? How's that not speaking on a child when that's their topic of the day? Is if my son's gay or not?
Well, it's all about the child,
That
right?
is
It's
crazy,
all about the
bro.
child.
It's
But let's say, for
part of the
instance,
game.
you got demonetized.
You as a public figure made that public information. So really who's to blame is you. That's something that they wouldn't even know. Why are you voicing your concerns with your chat? Go get a therapist. It's okay. Go get a therapist. Why are you over here voicing your opinions with the chat? Like, what's your opinions on other stuff, not your personal ass life? Like, here's something I have on my heart that I want to talk about with my children. That's private. Shorty, then don't get mad when people bring it up. Like, it's now you made it a topic. You made it a topic, bro. Right? I think it's best to be open as and be yourself. But when it comes to certain personal things, you don't need to dive into that. You don't need to. It's not necessary. You don't have to bring it up.
The other day, and you had went live, and you were crying, saying your kids weren't going to have presents at Christmas time. You would have been fucking destroyed. It would have been, why is she waiting until the 13th to say, why? She's a terrible mother. Why she not got gifts for her kids? And all those same people, Sally, Trisha, voices, who sat there and
they wouldn't have known.
Would have ripped you to bits.
They wouldn't have known how many gifts you got for your kids. That's stuff that you don't have to put out there. You're personally choosing to for whatever reason. You ain't got to put that stuff out there. They wouldn't be asking if they didn't know. Right? You didn't have to put that out there. That's you.
It's for the exact same.
You weirdo.
Matter of fact, that chat that Brittney was in the other day, that the noodle lady, that noodle lady did make a remark about me having a wish list for my kids. She went on to say that,
that's crazy.
How could I be a mother?
Come on, guys. Y'all don't think that's wild? That's begging. Fam, you begging. You got a wish list for your children? What are they? Are they sick? Nigga, are they Make-A-Wish kids? Are they in the hospital? Like, why is that even a thing? Yo, could you imagine? Yeah, I want to do, a wish list for my mom. Just in case you guys want to get her some gifts, so I don't have to. Right? I can't use all this plethora of money I'm getting from crying all fucking day. Nigga, she could, with one day of what she just made in streaming, she could buy Christmas gifts for her fucking kids. Right? You shouldn't have a wish list. I think that's OD to me. She can do whatever she wants. But to nigga, now the griff is getting crazy. I don't give a fuck about donations. That's your personal thing, whoever, whatever. No, I feel about that. That's on you. Right? But now you doing wish lists and you got, come on, that's extra. What is you doing? Where's that money going to? This is going to be the Natasha Cooper shit all over again, because now people are going to be asking questions of where all this money is going, which became a huge problem with Natasha Cooper, which is why she got the whole scamming thing, as well as the stuff that she's done with the taxes in real life. But besides that, people are going to start asking questions like, where the fuck is all this money going? Your vacations being paid for by your fans. Your kids' Christmas gifts is being paid for by your fans. What are you doing? What you paying for? Right? Does she have a gas and electricity GoFundMe? Like, does it ever stop? That just sounds to me, it's crazy. Next thing you know, she's going to be doing a turkey drop. Who was that did that? Somebody, a pot roast. This nigga did a fucking crowd-funded pot roast event where he asked for, like, I think hundreds of dollars to get his fans to pay for him to go and buy a pot roast and cook it and eat it in front of it. Yeah, that is crazy. What? I didn't know pot roast cost $100. What kind of fucking pot roast he had? Oh, I had to get the carrots. Okay. Expensive ass carrots. Nigga, it don't cost $100 for a pot roast. That's, nigga. What was you getting? Oxtail? You was getting oxtail, nigga? Pot roast don't cost that damn much. It don't. I'm looking it up right now too, just in case I'm tripping. Just in case I'm tripping, bro. It don't cost that damn much. Yeah, you get you a nice, you get you a nice piece, a nice good pot roast for a good amount of, nice little amount of change.
Something. She made a remark about my children, and many of you heard it when you were listening to Morbid Restreamer. And then she went in about, oh, Granny, help her out with your wish list and get your kids Christmas, blah, blah, blah.
It ain't no $100, nigga. I'm telling you that. Nigga, that's not even, nigga, 1/4 maybe. Like, from what I've seen, and in real life, I don't be cooking pot roast, but when it happened, I went and looked it up. I asked my mom, nigga, pot roast ain't that damn expensive, bro. Right? Like, I don't want to give an estimate because it depends on what supermarkets you go to, where you live, and all this extra shit. Right? But to get all the fixings, right? You got your little carrots, maybe even a side dish, right? You about to cook it in your crock pot, right? You get all the other ingredients, nigga. You not spending no $100, bro. That sounds crazy. You not spending no 100 pot roast for the week, nigga. Like pot roast every day. Like you buying enough pot roast to feed you and your family every day for a week? Maybe you can buy enough pot roast to cook every day and have leftovers and all that shit for a good I don't know, 2 or 3 people, right? You can spread that to a fucking week more than likely. But for one sit down, and that's insane. Pot roast might have went up, but it ain't no $100 up.
I made a $1,200 fundraiser 2 weeks before Christmas, and then cried.
But let's
maybe I'm shopping somewhere low.
That while she was crying about kids not having
maybe I'm going somewhere where I get discounts.
Said, like,
the pot roast, hell no, $100? That's crazy.
More than one said, do a wish list.
All the fixings for less than that
for the kids, Brittney. And Brittney said no.
Have you a good meal for a week?
Brittney wanted the fucking cash, and that should tell you everything you need to know. Because I know if it had been Jess, and she was really worried about kids, the presents for the kids, she'd have had a wish list up. The kids would have got everything they wanted, and she'd have been fucking over the moon. It's nothing to do with the kids. She uses the kids.
I think it was more than that.
Uses subscribers for money.
Right. Well, how about when she came out one time and said, you're taking food off an autistic child's plate? What?
You said
what?
75 on a roast, but then that's for like a whole family. All right. So the way I'm thinking is that they have different prices based on the size, right? So you talking about like a big ass roast that could feed 7. This is one person. No way, this nigga's getting if he's getting a pot roast that big, it better last him more than a week. You get a pot roast for $75, you better be able to feed yourself, and you live by yourself, you better be able to feed yourself for more than a week, nigga. You better be able to have pot roast sandwiches the next day, nigga, pot roast and rice the day after that, pot roast and fucking noodles, nigga. You should be able to be the pot roast man for a long period. And I'm a bachelor. Telling you, I know. Right? There's been times when I bought like a big meal because I just wanted it and I craved it and stretched the fuck out of that. Last time I cooked ribs from scratch, I had ribs for 3 days. The last time I'm talking about, like I air fried that bitch, right? But I still did it a certain way where I battered it, soaked it, let it, what do you call it? Marinate for the nigga. That shit lasted me days. Right? Like when you get large portions, it should not be a one sit down $75 pot roast. That sounds insane. But maybe I'm crazy, right? Or maybe because I've seen pot roast for way cheaper than that. You know what I mean? I just looked it up right now. I see a pot roast for $30, maybe $25. I see another one, 40. This one is expensive right here, but this is it's the extra shit that if you getting like some fancy smancy fucking pot roast, then I could see it. But I still think like, nigga, what kind of pot roast is that? That's some shit that like my brother be showing me where they got like these chefs that be cooking on YouTube and shit, and they be spending like mad money on certain types of meats. Yeah, all the ones I'm looking at that are more expensive are like not your average pot roast. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me go to because now y'all got me. I did not mean to make this a pot roast conversation, But now y'all got me curious because I know I went to the supermarket and saw it for way cheaper than the fucking 100. I could have bought a few of them for that. Let me see. Let me go on the grocery website. Show me a lot of the bootleg version. Okay, I'm seeing, nigga, it can't be as cheap as this. All right, this one, I'm seeing something for $15. That was a $15 pack right there. Let's see. Similar. And it showed me other ones. Give me like a real like a big ass pot roast. I just want to get an estimate. I'm going to keep looking it up while I play this.
She mentioned that the child's autistic anyway.
Wow.
Again, last night she had her internet bill paid for the 4th month in a fucking row. Why isn't she more concerned about bills than Christmas? Let's be honest. You already got over $500 in a fucking fundraiser, but you're still crying. You're worried about Christmas 2 weeks before Christmas?
Yep. I already had $600 and was still crying.
Hysterical. I don't know how I'm going to make Christmas.
But the turkey must cost a lot where she lives, right?
And then these are some of the comments within her chat. Colleen writes, 1 of 2. Brittney, it will all work out. I know it sucks and it's Christmas, but I'm kind of in the same boat. I had to wipe out my account to pay for my brother's funeral. I just started a new job. My first check comes after Christmas. I could do anything for my little ones. And I told her there really won't be Christmas this year. Bro. My bills are behind. My kid understands, but it breaks my heart. You know how many times I had to sit down and tell my kids, you know, you may not get what you want this year.
Yeah.
Times I think we've all been there, right?
Yeah. Imagine when you comment like that, Jess, and still sitting there fucking crying.
Here's another one. I haven't even done anything for Christmas yet. You aren't alone. My hubby went on dialysis recently, and I was out of work for 2 months. My job closed. Keep your head up.
Oh my God.
Here's another one. Christmas is hard this year. My 4-year-old, I only got him one little thing. Our furnace is out and it's 32 degrees outside. I got to get $33,200 first, so we aren't freezing, so Santa can't come.
Oh.
Meanwhile, she's sobbing, but she already has $500 in a fucking PayPal. Let's not forget all the PayPals and cash out prior to that.
I'm seeing 20s and 30s too right now.
Meanwhile, these people, I mean, whose biggest concern would
this was showing me lowest to highest.
I'm sorry, but there's bigger things. Like, how are we going to pay the rent this month? How are we going to pay the electricity? But she's not worried about any of that. You know why? Because she doesn't have any of those things. I don't believe she does.
If you, listen, I know you're the same, right? If we thought for 1 minute Brittney was sitting in poverty, that Brittney was sitting with,
look at this big ass pot roast.
I wouldn't say a fucking thing. I really would.
$25.
Right?
Come on, bro.
For 1 minute,
and that shit
Brittney is going to miss out on one fucking thing this Christmas. I think it's extra. I just think it's extra. I think she believes it's Christmas time. It's a good reason to bring on people's sympathies. And that's what she's doing. I think she's a greedy bitch.
Well, she's always been, CJ. She had fundraisers for Christmas prior to even being a channel owner. She brags that she makes a ridiculous amount from YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Christmas was December 25th. There's no harm in
all right, let's just end the pot roast thing. That shit varies depending on the meat. But I guess there's certain types of meat. But why the fuck would you get the most expensive type of fucking meat for that, though? That sounds crazy. Right? And also, if you're only feeding one person, why would you need that amount to where it would be in the hundreds? That sounds, to me, that just sounds crazy, bro. But I'm looking at a whole pot roast with it comes with the carrots and everything to chop up and put in it for like $30. They got mad packages for that shit. Like, but yeah, that just sounds unheard of to me. For a whole family, like you said, to feed 7, okay, I get that. But for one person,
he's saying, hey, here's a wish list for my kids. If you guys would like to help, that'd be great. I've never once at any point said, if my wish list doesn't get filled, my kids aren't going to have Christmas. I've never put that weight or that guilt on anybody.
No. And I mean, let's face it, Jess. You don't even have to do that with a wish list for the kids.
I just had to look that shit up.
If people want to do something, you could just make it so all they can do is cash, right?
That's what she did, right?
That's what she did.
Meat has been getting expensive lately.
Doing it in a way that if somebody wants to
especially
support you, or listen, people watch you all year. You're going to get people who want to give you something at Christmas. And you are saying, well, we'll get the kids something. That's what
Right. That's the truth. And you know what Catherine says here? There are single moms that need more help. They went nuts. When I put up the fundraiser for my kid, the wish list for my kids that I've done every year, I have my own community, I can do that. They went nuts about it. And then they went through and they marked every item as bought so that my kids wouldn't get anything. Okay. Yeah. But I'm a single mom.
But you're not allowed to say that, Dick.
But at the same time, they're saying we should help single moms, but not this single mom because they're so hateful towards me that suddenly I didn't count as a single mom and it was okay to fuck with my kids' Christmas. But now everybody's supposed to drop everything and be concerned about Brittney's. Unreal to me. It's just unreal.
Brittney, who has a husband, who doesn't who lives with the mother-in-law.
Yep.
So fuck off with that shit. And the only people that they are hurting when they do that is the kids. Yep. It doesn't affect Jess. It's the kids who are missing out on.
All right, so I'm glad somebody know. Somebody they feel me. I could spend $30 on a pot roast, on a roast and all the veggies, throw it in a crock pot, eat it for 2 to 3 days. All right, thank you. Yeah, me thinking I was tripping for a second. Like, I know that shit ain't that expensive.
Little gift or a little treat from
He
somebody.
must have been trying to eat like a king.
Well, it did stress me the fuck out because then I don't know which item was actually purchased, what it wasn't. Then I was
Yes,
worried
I'm
if I put
with
the
you
item
on
back on
that.
my list, but it was really
I'm
purchased.
with
They're
you
going to say
on
I'm a grifter and I want double the item.
Maybe it's 'cause I'm
Then
a
it got to the point
bachelor,
where
but-
Amazon saying things were delivered, but they weren't delivered. I'm walking down and up the
But I
fucking
live
street to see if it was
alone.
delivered to the wrong address. I don't know what's coming, what's not. I don't know if anything's coming at this point.
That's true.
That just
That is
sounds
stressful.
crazy.
Yeah.
It was extremely stressful. It's the worst fucking anxiety ever. I'm like, somebody said they bought the heated blanket. It's been over a week now. Did they actually buy it? Is it actually coming? Is it not? Do I have to hurry up and buy it just in case it doesn't come?
Oh, wow.
Because at the end of the day, I am. This is.
So it's expensive in Canada.
Their Christmas.
And then you're worried that somebody's spent that money and you don't know if it's been sent to the wrong place or whatever. You don't know what to do, right?
Right. And Replay, she actually grifted $200 from Discord. Lying that she was a single mom.
Wow. Well, you are.
But now she proudly talks about her husband. Dude, these people are a trip. An absolute trip. And I'm fucking sick of it.
Hey,
Replay's not been
yo,
live
Holly.
in-
Pause.
Well, a long time. But goes live today to restream Jake.
Favorite
right?
type of meat? Pause.
I thought she was worried sick about her son or some doctor's appointment, but all that's went out the window today, right?
I guess I'm a pork guy.
And honestly,
even though I
it's
should
because she's
stop, I can ease up on pork. I'm kind of a pork guy myself.
nothing to go live about.
Bacon,
Jess has been
like
doing
that.
other things, lives on other creators.
I could do a good piece of
But the
steak
day
too,
she's
as
talking
well.
about somebody from this shithole community,
Oh no, I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm thinking about like just on some frying some shit up a certain way. Nigga, chicken all day. I'm a chicken guy. What the fuck am I talking about? What? Fried chicken is my shit, bro. Like baked chicken, fried chicken, all types of chicken. I love chicken. And then pork comes as a close second.
you are a joke.
I'm a chicken
You're not
guy.
a creator. You're
Because
just
this is
Neither are you, nigga. What the fuck are you? You not a creator. Neither Granny watching and CJ ain't no damn creators,
listen,
bro.
when I tell you guys, these people are members to my channel. Do you understand that Brittany J and Angela are paying members to my channel to fucking spy on me? Who's obsessed with who? I don't ever look at Brittany's channel. Ever. I don't watch her shit. Matter of
You're
fact,
looking
I'll
at her
put it to you
right
all
now.
Let's go. Let's click over to Brittany J's and see how many of her videos I've actually fucking watched.
Oh yeah, I never watched her, man. She's boring.
Realize.
Let's check. Move it on. 4 months ago.
Seriously lacking self
What video am I watching of Brittany's, guys? All right, now let's check her other channel.
Hey, yo, you nasty, Harley.
Oh, weird. I don't see great.
Don't put that on the
Did I
screen.
click any of these?
Nope.
No, that's amazing. Oh, what did you do here? Morbid first declare, Brittany? Weren't you just saying that's what I've done? Weren't you just saying I'm inserting myself in everybody's business? But there you are doing the same fucking stream, you piece of shit. Look at you exploiting victims again.
Yeah,
oh,
she is
falling back
so
with Summer
mad.
Wells. What a great fucking discussion you have, huh? Yeah. But guess what? Let me show you all who my members are. Sorry, guys.
She said that you insert yourself in other people's.
She sure has.
Mad as hell. All right.
Wow.
Is anything else going
Meanwhile,
on?
Brittany J.
She's sitting here just mad, yelling like mother.
So I'm just gonna hop down.
Okay, she allows other people to call in. Hey,
Well,
I
I've
think
always
that's
supported Brittany. I'm disappointed with things lately, but I'm not here to slam her. I wish it would stop, and I definitely don't want her or anyone else to lose their monetization. I have nothing to do with her losing monetization. She lost it for the same reason I lost it. Now her friends ran around and said I lost it because I stole content. So therefore, Brittany stole content. Period. See how that works?
Oh wow.
You get tired. You get tired of somebody every day poking at you, and then when you respond, they're a victim of yours.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah, they crazy. And that's it for her portion. Y'all want to hear the Brittany portion? Let me know. But tell me what you think down in the comment section. Hit the like button. I ain't trying to hear her cry with the audience now. I ain't trying to hear her cry no more at all, actually. I'm the victim. You're not as much of a victim as I am. It's crazy. She's hungry. She's hangry wanting that pot roast. That's funny. Anyway, wait, is that what's her name? Oh, I guess what's it? Laura's cool with this chick. Fuck Laura too. Hey, Angela, I got questions for you if you're free. You can call in if you're able to. I do have like direct questions for you. If a creator continuously doxes and brings up your family, would you stay a member so they couldn't hide bringing you up on members only? What do you mean by hide it though? All right, like, are you like looking to expose everything that they say about you, right, and have it documented and recorded? If that's the case, then depends on what your intentions are. Me personally, I wouldn't give anybody money that I don't want to support. I would take that money and invest it more so in supporting someone that actually brings me joy and that I enjoy their content. That's me, but depends on what your intentions are. Oh, this makes me laugh. Still have my little 9-pound Yorkie. That's funny. I don't have to go after his deadbeat dad to help support him, or I have to grift on YouTube. That's funny. I'm just carnivorous. I love food. I ain't mad at you. Same here. Nobody's spying on the dipshit. Okay, cool. I guess I'll ask you through the chat. I don't know if Say Robbie told you that you can't be on here. But you said you was doxxed by a granny. Do you have any like receipts or proof of you being doxxed by a granny? If so, let me know. After that way, if she doxed you, I don't blame you. All right, you guys ready for the next one? Chart roast, $13 per pound, average price in Canada. And how many pounds would you be looking for, right? Like, oh, say from your experience, if you had to get a pot roast for yourself, how many pounds would you be aiming to get? Right? Like, what's a good amount for like one person? She posted her address and photo of her house. Oh shit. Do you have any like proof of that? I don't want you to send me the docs itself, but is there a way that you could blur it out or like send me like the caption or some shit, right, to prove that? To be honest, what would nip it in the bud is if I was able to just ask you directly via conversation. But if you're not able to do that, send me the receipts if you're able to. Bang gang all day, every day. All right, y'all want to hear BJ's version of events? You want to hear BJ's versions of events? I'll plug that up. I don't have a picture for her. Yes, I have proof. Send it to me if you can. Send it to me if you can. I don't give a fuck about your affiliations. I'm here for the receipts. I'll be here for the receipts. Anytime you see her name in Chimbin, she say Robbie's mod. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. She got receipts. I'll look at them. All right. All right, let's see what she has to say. I'm assuming this is her clapback video. I don't have a picture for CJ. Or not CJ, for BJ. I don't have a picture for her. I don't know if I want to use a picture for her. But you know what? I'll just put up female Jerry's. What's going on, guys? Granny's Watching did a video where she was calling out this person. If I'm not mistaken, her name is allegedly with Brittney J. Brittney BJ for sure is what people are calling her. She did a video responding to it. You guys suggested it, so I do want to check it out and hear what she has to say. Let's get straight into it. You can check out the original hearing in full on her channel. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what's up.
So many of you are awake with me this late. I didn't think many of you would be up, but
speed this up a little bit.
Guys, I can't sleep. I just thought I'd come in and just see how everybody's doing. I don't know. I didn't. Shit's been wild, hasn't it, y'all? Hasn't it been crazy? Let's see. Crazy Grandma said, I'm also having a hard time sleeping. Kelsey said, I don't know why I'm awake right now. Y'all, how are y'all doing? A Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Kelsey. Good to see you. Hey, Teresa. Teresa said, I'm a night owl. I don't sleep good at night. Keep Up the Chatter said, I can't sleep. How is everyone? Good to see you. Hey, Mary Hildebrandt.
Shorty, get into it.
Yeah,
what is she doing?
It's hard not to be, but I'm trying not to be Mary. So, and I'm
getting emotional.
Jim said, I don't sleep. Jim, I don't sleep either. I'm sorry that, just, I don't know, for the way that the live.
Okay, so she did the live. She did this right after the live. Okay.
I wanted to tell you guys.
This is she did this. This is like 8 hours ago. Am I on the wrong one? No, I'm on the right one. This one said that she this started 8 hours. No, not started. It probably ended 8 hours ago. Right. So I would say maybe 10 hours ago.
Got home from work. Hey Eddie, how's it going?
No, maybe 2 in the morning.
Good to see you. Man, y'all, I'm blown away. Hey, True Texas girl. I wanted to let my Nanex. Hey, my beautiful friend. Love you, Nanex. Hey, True Crime Karen. You took 40 milligrams of melatonin, and Benadryl. I'm still wide awake. Bless your heart. Hey, Brian. Brandon.
Hey, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you're able to.
Sorry. Brandon's recovery. What up, Captain? What up, Captain Kirk? Reacts.
All right, come on.
How's it going? I'm telling y'all from the bottom of my heart, I'm gonna get real with y'all tonight. It's 3 a.m. my time. I'm gonna get real with y'all. Let me ask this before we get started. If you don't mind, can you take a second and click that thumbs up for me?
Oh no, you
greatly
didn't.
Appreciated. And
you about to get emotional, and you said to hit
I
that
got
thumbs up. Okay.
I don't even think I have my links. Let me try to drop my links in chat. As you guys know, I'm 100% demonetized for right now.
Oh shit.
Hey, Bitch Talks, I will submit my appeal. Bitch Talks, would you happen to have my?
What did she get demonetized for?
Links. Do you got my Cash App and PayPal? I don't have it. If Bitch Talks kid or somebody, or one, I don't know even what mods are here, what mods aren't, but y'all know that if anybody would like to help out. Yes, Brandon, this is my main channel for anybody who. Thank you, Bitch Talks. For anybody who
what did she get demonetized for?
No, my channel was demonetized the other day. I am currently in the process of appealing, but I won't be paid until, even if I get the.
Damn, that's messed up. What did she get demonetized for, though? That's the real question.
Appeal. Even if I get the appeal, I won't be paid again until the end of January the 21st. So any donations is greatly appreciated. Captain Kirk, what's happening is they I'm actually telling everybody to be careful. They actually are hitting a lot of creators. There was another creator that got demonetized today. Mine was yesterday. No, not yesterday. I'm so sorry. Mine was a couple days ago. There was another creator that was hit today.
Does she actually say what it's for, though? They screaming Creek Squad. Is she a Ryan Upchurch fan? Let me know that. Y'all gotta let me know those kind of things ahead of time. I see people screaming Creek Squad in her chat. Is she a Ryan Upchurch fan?
A lot of people, including myself, believe that it's an AI bot. YouTube pretty much confirmed that to me when I reached out to him the other day. You got to just submit the appeal. But here's the thing, Captain. Like, even with me submitting the appeal, they took my. I'm not going to get my revenue on the 21st. Like, I have to wait until, okay, say tomorrow I'm granted my appeal, right? They give me my monetization back. I still won't get paid until January. I'll get double pay. I'll get double paid on January. Like, how's that? And don't get me wrong, I've got donations and shit, and I'm so grateful for that. But like at Christmas time, bro, like, why are they going to do somebody that way at Christmas time? So, hey, Sweet and Sleuthy, good to see you. Yeah, it's going it does. It takes about yeah. And so, yeah, and then, so here's the part too with it. It's just like really pissing me the freak off.
Why should not say
all that happens. And this amazing community is coming together and helping me. Like, people have been sending me donations, and there are people that are.
Why is she not saying why? That's an issue for me. Why is she not saying why? What's going on? Like, why did you get demonetized? What reason did they give you?
Or that they're willing to go live about me and straight up tell lies. Just straight up lie on me. This
Reuse content?
Budget. Boy, truth bombs.
Was she doing a lot of like shorts where she was like doing other people's content? Because I'm looking at her shorts now, and unless she changed it recently, because most of the shorts is her, it looked like she's showing her face and reacting to certain things. But is she doing any shorts where she's like clipping other people's content? Does she do clips? Right? Because reuse content is almost never for live stream, bro. Fair use exists. If you're adding to it and talking during the show, giving your commentary, it's almost never that you get this, will get demonetized for that. But give me a second. It looked like she might have wiped her channel, actually, now that I'm looking at it. So I won't be able to tell you what type of content it was that got her to do that. But if she did that, that's a mistake, because YouTube tells you not to delete anything. Yeah, she deleted bad videos, it says. Millions of views. Big mistake. They tell you not to delete anything unless you already know what it is and you're waiting for the review, right? So if you're doing the appeal, you got to wait. Don't delete nothing. And then after the appeal, if you want to just delete everything or delete whatever you think did it, then yeah. but she deleted over 1 million views yesterday. Correction, today and yesterday. She's still continuously deleting stuff. So I don't know what kind of content she had up there, but it's almost never live streams, guys. Usually it comes within the shorts. But I wouldn't be able to tell you guys what I was seeing.
You don't take a break, do you? You old bastard. You do not take a break. I bet you'll take a break now. Because I just booted your ass. Bet you take a break now, Truth Bombs. Bye-bye.
Okay. So I bet you they were taking like Samuel L's content, like news reports and doing short videos and shit like that with it.
On bitch.
100%.
Right, Megan? I'm surprised they could do
they
that with
kinda
YouTube in
copyrighted that
Australia. You
before
have
it.
fair work laws and that wouldn't fly. Well, it's a private business. Yeah, Serenity, it sure did. But even my heart breaks for Allie too, Serenity.
I got
because
demonetized
she had to go.
multiple times the beginning of this year and the ending of last year, right? For a plethora of reasons. So I dealt with that. Sorry, I know a little bit about it.
Almost a month and a half without getting paid. So she knows how it feels too. It's crazy. It's crazy. But what I was just, it's okay. Bitch talks. What I'm struggling with is lies, you guys. I can't deal with these lies. And
Both
get this shit,
channels?
as soon as I got off of the live stream, Mary, the way that it is around my
Wait a
community,
minute.
it's a very small town, and everything is very everybody knows
Okay,
everybody.
no, that's somebody different.
So when everybody knows everybody, you
I was gonna
just,
say, if she
you
the
know what I
same
mean? Like,
person,
there's nothing like whatever help there was, it's already given away to the people that they know. But it's okay. We're good. Hey, wait, what? Good to see you. Girl, Steph. The things that was said today, girl.
is she gonna actually get into it?
They're telling people
You gonna
that,
talk about
like, just some crazy lies on me. People, hey, True Crime with the Golden Eye. People can. Hey, John Kelly.
Yeah,
Thank you for saying that, John. John said they were recording and replaying. So I wanted to tell you guys that the live stream from tonight, I absolutely
hold on.
privated that live stream.
You said that they got demonetized for doing Summer Wells and spreading misinformation and making accusations of guilt or involvement. I've heard this. That will get you demonetized, right? That would get you demonetized if that's what she was doing.
As soon as I ended my stream, I found out that somebody was streaming.
If you want to be a true crime channel, like, try to lay off of the speculation, bro. Cover that joint as it is revealed, or you could just speak on it and let it be clear that you don't know for sure. But everybody wants to be a source, right? Or say that they have certain connections so they can seem more valid and build their name and buzz.
And I'm not going to just sit back and let somebody stream my shit. I'm just not going to do it. Privilege? I don't care. She can stay mad. She just needs to stop lying and tell the truth. This chick said I was demonic, y'all. She said I was demonic, but she don't even believe in God. She's straight up atheist, and you gonna call me a demonic person? Are you kidding me, chick?
Maybe she meant by definition, but that is kind of crazy.
Oh, Captain Kirk, let me ask you this, Captain. What would you do if somebody was straight up like telling people, like, she basically trying to destroy my whole reputation? My whole ass reputation. Trisha said, Trisha said, I already said that I'll be reporting. I did. My reports probably don't do a thing, but I won't sit back and let this happen to you. Thank you, Trisha. Girl, I didn't.
What happened?
Before I went live on my other one.
Y'all reporting it. What happened? What actually happened?
I don't know if that's true. Honestly, I don't know if that's true, but
I don't mean, I'm not trying to comment her, but she's not really saying anything right now. I'm trying to actually hear
she
what her
basically
side.
highlighted a comment in her chat, you guys, that was saying that they gave me $500 to get groceries and get my kids to school, for gas to get my kids to school and to get groceries, and I used it at a Suboxone clinic. So by you sitting there telling people, and it was somebody in Granny's chat, and she highlights the comment, right? Some random ass troll says they gave me $500 to take my kids to school and buy groceries, and I went and used it at the Suboxone clinic.
Yeah, that's a crazy claim.
Highlighting that comment and bringing and allowing that to remain in your chat, you know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what the fuck you're doing. And what you're doing by doing that is making.
I don't know about that. I don't know if you could. I mean, if she was doing it intentionally to be shady, that's one thing. But I would have to hear more.
People think that I use my money for DRUGSs. See, here's the problem. I lose my monetization, Captain, and the people in my I know generally correct. I know that's not how it works. She's trying to make people think that I'm on I have some type of a problem, and I don't. And that story is a complete lie, like a complete 100% fabricated lie. But what they're trying to do is try to make it like I am. Basically, they don't like that I'm getting my chat's donating to me. They don't like that the community is donating to me and trying to help me. It's pissing them off. That my fundraiser was mentioned more times in that live stream than anything else. They are so bothered by that.
Hey, what's up, Hills? How you doing?
Fundraiser, but every one of these people have had fundraisers for things that don't even matter. And for the love of God, hey Retro, I'm going to say this again. My fundraiser is not just for Christmas. It was for my bills and stuff too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I don't know who BJ is. I ain't on nobody's side. What the fuck is wrong with people? Nigga, that's crazy. Come on. It's not. You're already getting donations from you sitting there begging and being a victim, right? In general. I'm talking about in general on YouTube. From a lot of these people. And then now you got lists for them to buy gifts and you want them to pay for groceries and pay bills. You could just use the money that you get from your donations in YouTube to pay your own bills. So you raising money for people to pay your bills. And then what do you do with your money? What do you do with the money that you earn as a content creator? Do you have a job? Are you like doing something with that? This shit just seems wow. Yeah. No, it don't seem like I'm going to like her, bro. Did she really just admit to that? She got people paying her gas bill, her light bill. Her chat pays her bill, like literally. Not as in they make donations to her and then she decides whatever she wants to do with her money. No. She's telling them, oh gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do with this electricity bill, guys. It's so great. And then her chat pay. Oh my gosh. Yep. I guess I ain't on nobody's side when it comes to these two. All right, we're gonna have to get a picture for BJ too. Let's get a picture for her. Hey guys, join Discord and submit a picture of what we're gonna use for BJ's picture now. Because this is crazy. Let's hit her with a nasty song out here with the e-begging.
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
It's crazy. They literally ask for the amount they donate. Oh, word. Let's see if this works. I don't need $5 million. It would be crazy if $5 million just popped up. Just fell out the sky, right? Yeah, they grifting their ass off. I'm calling out all the grifters. I'm back on it. Fam, if you got a grifter on YouTube that's doing the same thing, don't hesitate. Send it to me. I'm roasting them, my nigga. We gonna fry them up. I'm putting them on the board, man. They gonna hate me. I'm telling you, it's Crama Watch is back. And guess what? She's a part of this. You know what? I need to put Crama Watch in this damn title. We bringing it back, man. Crama Watch is back full effect. We doing Crama Watches where I'm catching all these nasties in the Crama community and I'm getting them. Make sure you subscribe, man. And also check out my other channel, BXB Sway Extra, so you can see the clips. But yeah, Crama Watches is in full effect. We got to get that back in order. We got to get that back in order, fam. Straight up.
There's nothing wrong with the box zone, but my problem is they're lying on me. That never happened, ever. And Granny knows that didn't happen, y'all. I can't, the lies is what's killing me. And then, like Laura Perplexed, I supported her. And she's going to go up on Granny's panel and talk shit about me having a fundraiser?
Yeah, I don't fuck with her either. Nigga, they all nasty, bro. All of them. And I know some of you guys might be fans of these people. I don't give a fuck. They all nasty. I'm gonna call them out, fam. And if you want to call it and disagree, that's you're more than welcome. But fam, I'm unbiased. I don't have a side. I'm gonna call all these nasties out.
When she just got demonetized, she should know how that feels.
Y'all don't want to start talking about Laura candles, bro. I got the receipts. You don't want to start talking about Laura's candles. Let's not do that.
Generally correct.
I'd open up that can of worms.
First of all, I have the flu and strep. So
I call her ass and lie to her face. Check out the interview I did with her.
I found. Okay, so first of all, you don't go pay doctors to give you Suboxone.
No,
and it's not an unlimited amount that you can get. It's not how those work. And this kind of shit that they do, like the stuff that they do, like these little things keep people out of those clinics. Because look at you, you're not even on MAT, medicated treatment,
and they want people
and they're
to
throwing it at you.
By it.
See what?
They want people to be humiliated by it and be ashamed.
Yeah, like
you should be ashamed for that grift that you do.
So, but that stuff is getting people killed. People are refusing to even go on Suboxone, and they end up staying on fentanyl, and it's bad. I've been working to get this one kid. He's 21. I work with his mom, and I finally got him now onto methadone because fentanyl is so bad that Suboxone doesn't even help
At
anymore.
least you get a
but the
candle
stigma
out of it.
MAT
Hey,
is so bad.
I can't hate on that shit. at least you get something out the mix, right? So I got to give her that.
It is ridiculous. So that's not even just a disservice to
I
you.
still do want to buy a candle and see what the hell it smells like. I'm not joking about that shit. I've been talking about these candles for too long without me having one. I'm gonna buy a fucking candle and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. I ain't worried about her having my docs. She probably already has it. She was best friends with Save Robbie. So I'm pretty sure she has my docs already. So let's see. Let's just see what these candles smell like.
It's a disservice to everybody out here in the addict community. People that could be starting to do things to do better. So not only is this like low of them to even do to you, this is just a disgusting thing to do, period. Like for a badly hated, marginalized community.
Hey, just so people can know what it is, let me see a hashtag Crime Watch in the chat room one time, yo. Come on, make me happy one time, just because I brought the show back. Right? People was asking me to bring back Crime Watch. We back, man. Can I see Crime Watch one time in the chat, man? I'm so happy to be back.
And then aren't you in recovery too?
Yeah, and so I need to use this thing. I want to explain that too. And before anybody, before one of them drags me about being a bad mama, my son took a nap today and he woke back up. So he's having trouble going back to sleep. But anyway, not that I owe anybody. Generally, I'm 100% in recovery. I have been in recovery for 11 years. I've been sober.
Y'all tell them Crime Watch is back, man. Ain't nothing they can do that I can't see. I'm on it. If you want to participate and letting me know and keeping me updated so we could keep the community updated to all the nasty in an unbiased way. I'm not choosing sides. Everybody get this smoke. Let me know. Join Discord. We got sections. I got a Granny's Watching section. I got a Glare section. I got a Morbid section. Say right, all of them. They got their own sections where I'm going to give you all the nasty details of all the stuff that they want to hide. They don't want the public to see. I'm going to let you know. We exposing the nasty out here in Crime Watch, fam. That's big fact.
I've been sober for 11 years, almost 12 years. I don't do anything, but if I did, it's nothing to be ashamed of. If somebody...
It's just frustrating. It's frustrating to hear people bring that into question when it's like, like that's not fair. Like, oh, you're pissed off at me, so now you're gonna like.
Hey, she might get a section. She keep doing this grifting. She might get a section, bro. She might get a section. Why not?
Like that says a lot about the people. I don't know who these people are, but that is disgusting. That's disgusting, Brittney.
Yeah, it is. But see, that's the thing.
Liking need a section for sure.
Real quick. I just got a somebody just became a member of Patreon.
Yeah, Liking, he's getting a section for sure. Don't hesitate to send me receipts. Remember, I'm gonna definitely cover him as a topic now. Liking's definitely got my attention. You say he grifted for his cat's medical bill. What? And admitted he didn't really need the money. Send me receipts of that, please. That's crazy.
To the person that become a member, you
never stops.
Gave a little extra to help. Like they become a member and gave a little extra in the Patreon, I guess, to help me through this. So to that person that just become a member and donated, thank you so very much for your help. And to all of you guys, thank you for looking past what these people are saying and understanding that I'm not a grifter. And I want to say this to Laura.
I gotta disagree. I think all of them are. I think all of them are, friend. I'm fully convinced now. I think all of them are grifters.
Hold on just a second. Stay there.
All of them.
Are you guys here with me still in the chat?
Did they fade out?
Like the amount, like being an addict is the worst thing that you could possibly be in this world, in this country. Like you were the one community that you can actively.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna shut up. Sorry, I don't feel good.
No,
I'm mad. This is like my, like I'm just. This is like I'm really passionate about this anyways. You guys, it is gross out here. Like it is gross. It is scary. They have xylazine everywhere now, and that's not compatible with human life, and it's just gross. And so, like, why does this have to be it? And now, Brittney, I don't want to say that.
I don't feel comfortable
it's not
doing
fair. Like, why is it?
fundraisers, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I feel like at least bare minimum, you can just do whatever you want to do with your money. If that's earned via donation or your Patreon or whatever your supporters want to support in, then you can do that, right? But then asking for like something for a goal, I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I would have
to be that. Like, why do they have to use? It's disgusting. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know why they want to, and KW, it's not just about drama. Hey, Kat.
Right, fam. I'm constantly trying to put out content and be entertaining. My live streams is the bonus. I do my edited content, my video essays, all types of stuff. All right, so 100%. But it is what it is. It's part of the game. All right, you don't want to have the people coming out here and grifting and using emotional manipulation to get a leg up. It's part of the game.
Dude, how are you?
It's nasty.
KW, listen.
I ain't doing it.
They're literally trying to spread some stupid rumors that you could just go to any Suboxone clinic and buy whatever Suboxone you want. If that was the case, we wouldn't need a black market. We could just go buy whatever it is that we wanted.
And look, this is not against anybody who's in recovery.
You said, I'm just sick of being called out for watching to see what's going on so I can make my own opinions. Anyone can watch whatever they want on YouTube. I agree. Yeah, I don't have any control over whatever my supporters want to watch, right? You know what I mean? I know my supporters definitely watch some of these nasties, and that's on them. You know what I mean? Like, people want to watch a train wreck sometimes. Like, it was everyone on the Jerry Springer show A-OK? Was they all like super good to people? No, but it sure is entertaining to watch a mess. I watch reality TV. My older brother don't understand. I'm like, yo, bro, it's fun and entertaining to me because I don't have to be around it in real life. I get to watch reality TV from afar and see all the messiness and laugh at them, right? And I treat some of these YouTube communities, especially the trauma community, the same way. I am not in the trauma community. I roast the trauma community. I point my finger at them and laugh like a little kid from The Simpsons. Ha ha, that's me, right? I'm not in the trauma community. No. Why would I want to be in that mess? It's nasty. It's nasty as hell.
I said, once an addict, always an addict. I'm an addict. I've been clean and sober for 11 going on 12 years. We never will not be an addict. You always will be. So I want to be clear, like, I'm not being judgmental or anything when I say this because I'm an addict, but they're trying to make me look like a straight J, and that ain't right.
No, it's really not. And and I think it was like it rings this, or it kind of irritates this one nerve that we have, because this is not only do we think that we're
laughing at the trauma community. I don't want to be in the trauma community. So nothing beats 2000s trashy reality TV. That's a fact. I just rewatched the whole Jersey Shore because I was questioning if I wanted to watch the Jersey Shore reunion little show that they got. So I rewatched Jersey Shore just to see if it was still just as good as I remember. And damn it, if it wasn't the most entertaining group of messy, disgusting, toxic ass people, there wasn't a single person on Jersey Shore that was good. Maybe you can argue DJ Pauly D. Maybe. Right? Everybody else was filthy. The whole other cast is the most toxic group of people I've ever seen in my life. So I do want to watch the new series, the reunion. What was it? Family Vacation. But yeah, reality TV is hilarious, bro. Fame Game is not cancel culture. Facts. Said Naked and Afraid. I never watched it. Some people was asking me to get on that show.
We're shitty people for being an addict in the first place because society told us to do this. But now, even after years and years of sobriety, I'm 4 years sober. But even after all these years of sobriety, here we are 11, 12 years later, and people are still trying to use like that against me. Like, people are still trying to compare me to somebody that I was 12 years ago. Like, I understand. I understand why it would hurt you, Britt. Like, and you deserve better. But quite frankly, like, they're gonna have to do better because that's disgusting.
Yeah.
It says more about every single person that
I'm
ever
a
says some
huge
shit like that. Like,
Flavor Love fan. I love Flavor Love, New York. I love New York. I love that shit. I love Money. The whole VH1 joint. I rewatched Chance of, what was it? The Real Chance of Love, right? R.I.P. the Real. R.I.P. the Real.
oh, they're just
I
going to do
still
this.
watch
On,
the
if
new
they say
reality
anything
TV
about
shows and stuff,
maintenance,
bro.
recovery, it says more about them.
I've been watching something called House of Villains. I might start a reality TV show, like channel. But some of the channels, like the shows that y'all want me to watch, I don't be watching like that, right? Like I tried 90 Days Fiance. I might get back into it, right? But I was more so into like the challenge. I started getting more into Survivor recently. I've been binge watching that. House of Villains is dope. I watch Baddies just because I was a huge fan of Bad Girls Club. So I watched Baddies West and Baddies East and shit like that.
Than anybody else. If you go to maintenance has a 90%
I still
success
rock
rate.
with reality TV.
Abstinence or
Is it
abstaining,
New
like
York?
AANA, it's a 10% success rate. So if anybody out here is talking crap or talking down,
On the new TV show House of Villains, they put like the biggest villains in history of reality TV in one house. In New York and Omarosa went at it. Oh man, that was something crazy, man. That's Omarosa still queen too. When it comes to reality TV, she crazy, man. Good entertainment. She's a legend. I give her legend status, bro. Nobody want to see her with the verbal.
down to people who use these, it says more about them than it does about the addicts.
Yeah, Bad Girls Club is
because like that's
the only
disgusting.
reason
Like
why
you're
I watch
saying that no matter
Baddies
what they
right
do,
now.
their recovery is not good enough.
Supporting Natalie.
Yeah, but you're also
they keep failing being sober.
But you're also taking those opinions from people that have never been through it. So like I kind of see your point, but I kind of disagree. And the reason being is because I'm an addict. I've been
2000s reality TV was way better than what the fuck it is now, bro. I'm telling you, that shit was so good. Run's House, Osbournes, they was giving everybody a fucking show. And the shit was entertaining as hell. Run's House had some of the funniest moments. Shit was mad funny.
For 7 years, almost 8 years now. And when people say that about me, it's almost comical to the point where like an ex-addict or an addict is going to see right through it. Like you can listen to the way you carry yourself.
Shit, Robin Biggs.
And you can kind of guarantee that that's not something that you do.
Yeah.
So it's just helping your cause. It's I guess the good saying of it, they're eating crow. Because eventually what's going to happen is these people that are hating on you, saying that you're using whatever it may be, they're going to realize that that's not factual and that these people were only doing it to try to bring you down. It's going to probably bring you more support, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Well, we could, I don't think, so like us three, we know that. Like the reason that we can be, you could drop us in the middle of nowhere. We will find the people like us. We'll get what we need because we know what we're looking for. We know what we look like, what we sound like. We can always find what we're looking for. We can get it within a few minutes. But when she's doing stuff like this, there is a large population of people that just look down on anybody like with substance use disorder. Like,
yeah, but you got to think like in life, even if you're not an addict, and even if you're just riding the straight and narrow, 50% of the people are going to like you and 50% of the people aren't going to like you. Like not exactly, but you're never going to get everybody to like you. And I think that like me being on this panel is a good example. I'm in here all the time, but because of somebody lying on Brittney, I'm like, hey, let me go talk to her about it because this happens to me all the time, dude. I have people saying I beat my mom. I have people saying that I'm a drug. Oh yeah. It's I have like because I'm a
fan. The Krama community and a lot of other different communities. I don't want to just put it all on Krama. They're not the only one. Anti-KJ community is disgusting. Mad communities, right? The Krama community only got the umbrella of Krama because I started going hard and made a show like 2 to 3 years ago called Krama Watch, and gave it like a title, right? To where people finally grouped all of these people, which was me, grouping all these people. This one connects to this one. Critical K connects to this guy. The Glory that connects to this guy. So it was me connecting all of that. And then I don't want to say I created the Krama community, but I'm the one that labeled everything to make it easier to classify at that time. Right. And they're not the only ones because I was doing that with other communities. The anti-KJ community and all these other ones where they just nonstop are like going far and trying to like destroy people and yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean?
I'm friends with Ryan. You know what I mean? So immediately, everybody, if they can't attack Ryan and get his attention, they'll attack me and try to get my attention. And I learned the more I feed into it, the more they try to create these false narratives.
Mm-hmm. I believe it. Yeah, you probably are all too familiar with this crap. I'm gonna tell you what bothers me, Kurt. It's not even people talking about me because, like, let's be real. If I responded to everybody that says something about me, I would spend every day, every minute, every day responding. What bothers me and what's keeping me up right now, why I can't go to sleep, is the lies. I can't with the lies.
Those are always way worse because it's like it is such a blatant lie that it's impossible to even prove, and so it's frustrating. It's like I don't know, they put you in this little box and that is all that you are going to be like allowed to do. I don't know. I think that you coming online and talking about it is us holding the space for you, because this just isn't okay. You know, I don't know. I'm not going to go into like my
Whole lot of
I
emotion.
don't know if you guys know who Carl Hart is, but my opinion on substance use is what he does, what he talks about. It's just, it's mind blowing. And for people to use it, like everything that they could say about you, they had to lie. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's kind of like, there's nothing, Britt, you are such a good creator. You're such a good person. The only thing that they could do was make.
Does she create? I haven't looked into her enough. Does she actually like create? Or are they just saying that?
Stuff up. Like, they had to make stuff up. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
well, yeah, like let's say right now you get in your car and you drive to Walgreens or CVS. You buy a 14 panel test. Even if because you're not going to be able to do it on live. You're not going to be able to sit in the bathroom and everybody watch you pee in a cup. So my point is, by telling you this, is even if you were to do that, they would make an excuse on how you passed it. So it doesn't matter. The lies that they're creating, there's no facts.
Well, I can't argue with certain communities do go too crazy and try to destroy it. It doesn't matter what the truth is. They're like more interested in the lies and the dirt, right? So I will say that. And it's because they want to try to destroy you. And that's what they do.
To them, so eventually they're just going to dwindle away.
Communities
the people that are believing it, truly, I believe deep down inside.
Do me a favor, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, so we can help people be more aware of the nastiness within the trauma and true crime community. I will be able to separate the two. I will be able to separate the two, and expect more videos on Annie from Tended Life, because she's still nasty too.
They're just trolls. The internet, that's what the internet is. It sucks, but like there's no way to prove, like you could prove it, but then they're going to say you're lying, or you did it another way, or you tainted your test, or it's always going to be something.
It's money. Let me tell y'all. So y'all both heard, generally correct. You probably knew the other day, but so Voices says it's designed to make her financial health stop. It's an attack. So there is a concerted effort to destroy any financial help that I get outside of the natural,
which is
means
crazy. Like I said, I think she's grifting, but I don't control what people do with their money, right? I don't think it's fair, right, to try to like dictate that. And yeah, it just shows like envy. Like, I might give my criticism and roast, but I'm never going to tell people what to do with their money. That's just not me. But I will roast if you're grifting.
Being able to,
sure.
Super chats and shit like that, any donations, any extra support, they are trying their best to destroy, because you would not believe how many times my money was mentioned in that live today. It's like, I have never focused on somebody's wallet like that. Like, that's you. You know what I mean? Like,
but this is your job.
Why?
This is how you make money. What the fuck?
Though, like, let me ask you this. If they aren't donating to me, right? And it's not somebody that they live with, or it doesn't have any effect on them physically in any way, shape, or form. Why do you?
Hold on, you said, do you know about Voice for the Voiceless? No. But if you would like to send me some information, you can send it to contactpxpeaceboy@gmail.com, as well as join my Discord and send me the information. I do not mind reviewing and giving my honest opinion. Send me some clips, all of that stuff. Nothing that's doxing or anything personal. You know what I mean? Some stuff that's already public information that you would like me to review. With anybody that's in the crama world, I'm on them. I'm on them, bro. I ain't gonna be able to hide.
Make you or break you what that person gave me.
So listen to this. So when I was dabbling around in the same community that you're in, the true crime community, right? I was working my regular 9 to 5, doing my thing at home, on the internet, whatever. Somebody got so jealous of 1 month where I did really well on YouTube and I had made a good amount of money. So they decided that it would be better for me not to have a full-time job. And they actually called my job and said that there was a video that I had my work shirt on, which I did. And I was in the parking lot of my job after work, which I was. And I got fired for that. And they wouldn't tell me who it was. Nobody ever admitted to it. All they would tell me is somebody called in from YouTube and said that you were representing the company in a negative way. So it doesn't matter if it's a YouTube job. Like, they're going to come for your money regardless. It's because they're haters. They want what you have and they can't get it. So they're going to make every excuse on why you shouldn't get it.
I can't argue with that. Even though I do think that she's a grifter, this dude is cooking, because that's facts. People do that. It's a nasty world. They jealous, they envious, right? And yeah, they do want what you have, so they will try to destroy you. Like you see right now, right? I might think that this person's a grifter and be calling them out, but do you notice how I keep saying, but make your money. It's on you. Whatever. I can't tell people to do it, what to do with their money. that's fam. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, if that's their entertainment, some people like being sad, bro. Some people like going to sad movies and going to watch sad shit. So they do the same thing on YouTube. They want it to feel real, right? Whatever. That shit is crazy. It's weird. It's going to make you just forever be in a sad bubble to where you're going to forever be sad and miss the sad man and sad all the time. Okay. If that's who you want to be, you know what I mean? And that's what you want to do. Me personally, I'm not into that. I don't want to be sad all the time. I want to be sad no times. Right? You know what I mean? So I'm not going to look for a content creator who is always going to be a victim and cry and try to just, I can't do that. Like, if you want more information on that, I got a video about emotional manipulation. You can check that on my channel. I'll break down exactly what it is and how YouTubers and content creators try to use it.
They cost you your job because
Yep.
Bruh.
I got a policy violation. So what happened was they called. So my job was on my front of my shirt. They called that job. That job's like, we don't give two shits because they know me. Like, they see me every day.
Yeah.
They know me. Well, because they couldn't get what they wanted from them, they found out that my company was owned by a bigger corporation. They contacted that corporation, and that corporation they don't care. They don't care if you're friends with the people of the company. Yeah. All they know is that I had a t-shirt on and a YouTube video that was monetized, and that's all it was.
God.
That was it. That was their policy violation.
See, you tell me. I can tell you right now, and let me say, GW, the person coming after me right now, I'm sorry, hate's a strong word, but I hate her with a passion. I can't stick.
Oh, snap.
She's evilish. I'm just gonna say that, and I got good reason to feel the way I do. With all that animosity and disgust that I have for that chick, you couldn't pay me to go F with her money or her livelihood because she's got kids.
Yeah, it's because you're a different. That's a different.
Because that's not, you need to mess with somebody's livelihood.
No,
that's because you're a better person. She keeps bringing up your money because she can't get there. Like, you do this, and you have so many people that come to you and want to support you and love you, and she can't get a quarter of it. And look, here's why. Like, why would anybody want to support you? This is who you are.
Fam, whatever. I get some of the points that they're making is valid, but overall, fam, we'll hear some more. But overall, I do think that she is just the same of a grifter as much as Granny's watching. From what I've just heard, both of them are grifters. I just think that some of the things that they're saying, right now in this moment, I do agree with, because you can't tell people what to do with their money. And I do believe that some people are envious, and I've had people try to get me kicked out of my apartment over my opinion, which is crazy because I'm broke, nigga. Like, what the hell do you want from me? Nah, you ain't getting it, nigga. I ain't balling. You think I'm getting money? I ain't getting money.
I'm sick of worrying about the government. I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
I love using that clip. He's like, I get a little tickled at how deep these people get over YouTube. Yeah, it's really not that damn serious. That's facts. It's entertainment. That's why I see it as entertainment, and it's a bonus for me to actually get to practice my morals and practice all the other things that I need to practice, right? You know what I mean? And just being a better person. I get to practice patience, right? I get to practice like not falling into the 7 deadly sins, not letting vengeance be mine, and like giving it to the Lord, all types of stuff. I also get to speak, positively about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, right? As much as I can. I get to, tell people about my stoic practices, right? I get to put my comedy out into the world, right? That's why I'm a content creator. More importantly, I get to help people that are feeling a type of way about their day, right? They might be at work and they're bored, or they might just not be feeling like as good as they want to feel. They could pop on my live stream, crack some jokes, smoke with me, and hang out, right? So I'm fulfilling my purpose. So I'm happy and content. These other people, they're miserable, and they have the wrong goals, and they just worry about the wrong things, which leads.
Well, that's a drug addict tendency. So like the things that she's saying that you're doing, to me, like that makes a lot of sense, because I could bet that if you don't respond to her for long enough, she's going to find somebody else to do it too. And that, in my eyes, is the type of stuff that I did when I was using. I was spiteful. I was not a good person.
Yeah,
so
right.
What you said makes a lot of sense, that you would never do that to anybody and try to affect their livelihood. That just shows that you're not what these people are trying to paint you out to be.
No, and that's exactly why.
Again, I have the
honestly,
worker,
in my theory,
like to put in work mindset. Like if I want YouTube to do more for me, I do more for YouTube, right? So I'm not dependent on live streams and donations. I release content like nobody's fucking business. I'm putting out videos on multiple channels, multiple times a day. Like I'm grinding. People don't even know. I got a video essay channel that I'm dropping videos on every day, right? People don't even know, huh? Right? Yeah, you didn't even know that. BXB's probably got like 7 channels. And BXB's got more channels than that he ain't gonna talk about yet. Because I'm grinding, right? So I got the more, if this is my route and this is what I want to do as for a living, I'm a content creator, then create content. A wish list? That sounds fucking crazy. Grind, do more live streams, do more videos, right? Do some real shit, put out some content, entertain people, right? Put out more work. And then the money that you earn from that, right? If you get donations, that's a blessing, right? But I wouldn't depend on it, right? That just take it as what it is, a blessing. Get the gifts with the money that you was getting, nigga. I know you was getting a regular YouTube check. Buy the gifts with that.
That's exactly why
paying your electricity bill.
She's coming for me as hard as she is because she knows
it's crazy.
I'm technically an easy target for her because she knows that she don't have to worry about me taking them low blows and going real life. Trying like this, I'm trying not to call her names. This chick is over there telling people that my husband is a member of the Proud Boys. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I probably ain't gonna sit well with people, but I don't even believe in that shit. I think that's a government run shit, and like we don't get down like that. Sorry. I mean, she's
how far in the South are you? Like
this video is for educational purposes, for educational purposes only.
That don't even exist in the South. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell that is. I thought you were talking about like the other pride, the rainbow pride. I don't even know what.
Maybe extremist left and extremist right.
It's
that's
like,
all it is. Proud Boys is the extremist right.
Who was it that was over the Proud Boys at one time? I don't know. It don't even matter. We don't roll like that. Just because we're in the South and we got a Southern accent,
right?
We don't mean shit. I mean, oh my God! Like at that point, when you're getting into that fringe political
like her, if
stuff, you could be putting somebody in danger because there's people that are crazy. We may not believe in all of that, but people do.
That's what I'm saying. Like these people, that's part of the reason why I said I'll never even, unless the true crime is happening in my backyard, like that little 2-year-old boy that was missing. I won't do it.
It might just be a personal thing. Because if her grind is going to be true crime, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you can't monetize from true crime. If you are putting in the work, you're doing research, you're reviewing it, you're actually doing stuff, nigga, go ahead. Right? And if a community is begging for her to focus on that, then what the fuck is her problem? Right? It's the other shit. My bad. Y'all might hear my grinder in the background. It's the other shit like the wish list and things that's making me side eye her. If she just focus on her content, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care about none of that other shit. Like I said, I'm not a pocket watcher. I'm not a hater either. Like, what's her name was crying? Granny Watching was crying, getting huge donations. I'm like, good for her. I think she grifting, but nigga, I don't pocket watch to the extent. I say, no, that's not right. Nigga, I can't tell you what the fuck to do with their money. You want to use your money to go to the zoo, nigga, go to the zoo. I don't control you. I think that's a big issue with that. As far as her, I'm noticing a lot of grifting tendencies too as well.
Because these people, I don't understand why it goes to personal life with true crime. Like I've seen it in every community in the true crime community. Somebody is constantly, they're either mailing stuff to people's house to call them their jobs. They're doxing them all over the internet. Like it blows my mind. Like it's crazy. It really is. And I think a lot of it is jealousy because I'll be real with you. Like I work a full-time job, but I also have a YouTube channel and I also have 13,000 subscribers, but I don't make enough off of YouTube in order to pay my bills. So there is times that I'm like, damn, I sure wish I could figure this formula out to where I could be working a full-time job on YouTube, but I'm not there yet. So my addiction days when I was an addict and I'm still an addict, but when I was an active addiction, I would have found ways to manipulate people in order to get what I wanted. And I feel like that's what a lot of these people do is they just
the fact that he's saying that as he's on someone's panel that's doing that is some of the most ironic shit. But he's right. I'm never gonna go that route. He should stick to what his morals are. I don't know much about him, but if what he's saying is true, yeah, don't let it blind you, brother. No, I'm telling you, fam. Don't let it. Right? That what I told y'all, 7 deadly sins. Envy could get you in a whole different ball game. You're like, yeah, these people are grifting doing this. But these grifters don't never last long. They never last long, bro. It's like a short earned victory, and then poof, whatever happens, happens. And so stick to what you're doing. You know, you working your job, keep getting your money, keep doing your YouTube. Don't let it, interfere.
Manipulate the community in order to get what they want. And most of the time, it only lasts for a very brief moment, and then people realize they're fake, and then that's the end.
Yeah. So I've actually been seeing a lot of people that are going after addicts are in active addiction themselves,
right?
Or or they're in the closet with it. But yeah, like for someone, I mean, this is you just remind me like that's true. Like I'm not even kidding. Like every time I looking into somebody that was attacking an addict, which is what I do. Like addicts don't have too many allies, so when I see it, I like to step in.
It's gonna happen regardless. Like if you talk about like true crime events, you got news stations doing it, movies being done, all that shit. My problem is when you do it like in a disgusting way, right? When you don't hold honor to it. I don't mind someone covering a topic, right? If it's a tragedy and you're speaking on it and you get paid for it, I don't mind that. But when you start milking it, you start doing dirty things, like you making up information. You saying you got news when you don't got news. You on there say that you know somebody over there related to them. I got a source, and you lying through your fucking teeth. You going to their front porch. You protesting at their job, getting them fired. When you start doing shit like that, that's when it's like, nigga, what are you doing? But just literally reviewing the information or reacting to it or speaking about it, I can't really hate on anybody for that, right? Like I've reacted to true crime like news reports before, right? For one, it does help get the information out there. Like I think a lot of the media, not media as in like mainstream, but social media, a lot of the times the crimes get solved from people just putting their awareness out there. Do people go too far thinking that they the next fucking Hardy Boys or Harriet the Spy? Of course. They all think they cracked the case. They're fucking bugging. But I have no problem with people covering true crime. You know what I mean? As long as they're doing it in a respectful way and they're not disrespecting, yeah.
Because we deserve respect too.
Right.
I lost my train of thought. Never mind. Sorry, guys. I do not feel well.
I was saying how it's like most of the time the people that are coming at you and doing what.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Every time I looked up into these women don't have custody of their children.
Because nobody was genuine.
Can't get their children back.
In that case, I don't want to touch on that case too much, but in that case, nobody was genuine, bro. Like motherfuckers was picking sides and making it seem like that was a football team, bro. Like, okay, I'm on the side of ML. I'm on the side of this. It's like, nigga, no, bro. I felt like that was nasty. It was too far, and it was doing way too much. Right? It was a nightmare. 100%. I think the only thing that was appropriate to do in that situation was to literally just wait. Just fucking wait. Don't release nothing. But then when I told everyone that, I got canceled to oblivion and then got blindsided with a conversation with Michael Long when I said it to his face and then he agreed with me. I told him he should have 86'd his fucking shit and he agreed. And I tried to get my phone number so I could be his advisor. I'm like, no. I'm not in this. I'm not doing the Critical K, Galera, Annie from 10 to Life shit. Remember, Annie from 10 to Life just erased all her videos and acted as if she never was a part of that when she was one of the biggest people pushing that shit. And it was made up. Like,
they're barely even on visitation, and they're in that situation because they can't stay clean to pass a drug test. And I'm not saying necessarily that this is whoever this lady is,
bashing the victim,
but he's absolutely right. Like, this is, I don't know what this fad is, but it is literally addicts doing it.
Stuff. Even though documentaries do it, when it comes to like YouTubers, I think that's a little too much because it's not necessary to do a YouTube documentary. Fam, I've done YouTube documentaries where I was like really in it, nigga, like deep diving like a motherfucker. Like really look into it. I ain't never show an autopsy, not once. It's not necessary. It is who the fuck are we? Are we detectives, nigga? Like, is that going to help us solve the case? It's not necessary, bro. It's not. It's really, you can fucking describe it if you want to. I respect that more. If a YouTuber got the autopsy and was like, listen, I'm not going to show it, but it looked horrific. You can tell by blah, 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 that maybe this and this and that. I wouldn't even mind that, right? I don't mind a description. you don't have to show it. I think that's a little too much. I think that's a little too much. I think when documentaries do it, it's a little too fucking much too. I don't need to see it, be honest. Right? I'm not squeamish. Don't get me wrong, I watch some twisted shit. When it comes to movies and shit, I watch some twisted shit. I'm an artsy kind of guy. Sometimes when you're looking for something that's like a dope storyline, you end up watching some Korean drama that's intense as fuck. You watching a Thailand movie where you didn't expect it to turn into a serial killer. I understand. Trust me. Trust me. I watched the movie called Itchy the Killer. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But it's not necessary to push certain things out there to the public. You get what I mean? I just feel like it's extra. It's like you're trying to make it seem like you're more valid, and it's just not necessary. It was a mess. Yeah.
So it makes me wonder, is that what she's doing here? Either way, you can't just go, if I could just go get whatever I wanted.
Into sharing all
we wouldn't need the black market. We would just go buy Suboxone from doctors. We just go buy methadone from doctors.
Right.
Shit.
Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, because
and I watch
we want unlimited access to whatever drugs we want.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, and I'm gonna get that audio. There's an audio of this chick where she flat out says, like, because we had drama before, you know, and all I wanted to do was just like I wanted peace, because this chick is relentless. So we made peace, and I thought it was genuine, you know, like I was promoting her channel, letting her come up on panel with me and stuff. I got an audio of her telling her friend at that time that the only reason she made peace with me was it was strictly business, that I had numbers and I had managed to like get away from the drama, and my channel was like really thriving and doing good. And she wanted that. She literally admits this in the audio, you guys, that she's using me. And then
that was like, shows. It's not for everybody. I think part of the reason why I watch a lot of scary shit is to get me to appreciate life even more. It's like on some stoic exercise type of shit. Like the craziest the shit, it gets me to appreciate more life. Like I like watching a lot of John Waters stuff. And if you watch his stuff, he got some dark ass shit, bro. He makes some really dark stuff. What's this other dude named too? I feel bad because I always forget his name, but it's because he doesn't have much of a film career because he got canceled to oblivion. But I think his overall message for the movies be fire though. What's his name? Give me 2 seconds. It won't take me that long. Is it Rob Gallo? Vincent Gallo. I think Vincent Gallo's a genius. I think that he goes too fucking far within his genius sometimes. But when you are in that type of mindset, yeah, sometimes people will overlook the overall message for what you was aiming for and just look at the gruesome part that's like horrifying and not understand the context of what you was aiming for. But yeah, he doesn't really have that many movies because he was doing some extreme shit in his movies. Some extreme shit. But like a lot of these movies that a lot of people like ban or like say that they would never watch, some of that shit within that gruesomeness and some of the crazy shit is some of the deepest life lessons. You know what I mean?
That was about 6 months ago or maybe more. And then another audio comes out of this witch on panel telling people that there's a financial incentive to go after me. It pays to come after me. Like, if I was ever caught on a mic saying that about somebody, I'm so prideful that I would back away in the bushes and not talk about them to people no more. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I want to answer. So NorCal Jim asked about like what is like how to treat a loved one if they are addicts. So,
honestly,
and I want to start with by saying, I don't know who here knows the rat study. But there's a rat study, right? And they put a rat in a cage and they give 2 water bottles. One has H or Coke and water, and the other one is just regular water. And in that tank, the mice would use only the drug water, and that's it until it died, and it would die relatively quickly. So they used that to start like the science of addiction. So they're thinking that like no matter what we're going to do, we're just going to keep doing it, blah blah blah. But then another scientist came up and was like, well, hold on, and he built this like rat utopia, and it was like there were a bunch of other rats. There were, because they're social animals. There were drug water bottles around. There was plenty of food. plenty of mental stimulation. And in those situations, they almost never went to the drug water, because turns out when your needs are met, your basic needs and functions are met, like you're happy, like, and so you're not having to go out there and try to numb something.
I ain't no rat though. All right, that's enough of this. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough for now. I will add her to my, I guess, watch list of what the hell. But yeah, that I don't think nothing else. We ain't gonna be able to get nothing else from that.